na me refi for ayeme
we
refi for nya me hwe
ye no mu we
but enra de ma mu hu ye no so enye ye ne ye beka
na etim sei
Ghana
for be jeje ye beba local na ya be
na de nsemo
video so bebre ho
ena nsemo
aye be yi ama Ghana for hwe
aye
so ya de
penalty no ye be yi am obi ehu
so jeje enu de no
o ye papa quality
ye nkomra why
okay
wo ye kwamro ne ha Wontumi 101.3 Wontumi TV the foreign air to us a lot and so are joining into and I said we try a kwaba na afi ya the latest and so aba and anopi ye rem
Angwa juma no you Yami wo hoda Se uji didia Obeya juma Esachre no you Yami wo hoda Se uji didia Obeya juma Ye bompaye Shamachi Shra Yehuwa Ilahenu Yehuwa Ekat We ahata et Yehuwa Elohika bika luvika Uvika naveshika Uvika miyodika Tode yasak in English in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Capo. Capo chairman.
Yes. Now I have the Bibian so.
Go tama taboku kasa mo se messages and ben no bia say eh o chairman ya de pa say what me assemble. I squad be come kwame ho hene papa me.
Some Arabia starting off Yadian come from Saudi Arabia. Oh, Ana Ronaldo, Etim Al Narsa, Womu and Al Ogdor, Womu game no, and some Ababaso, our Prince at Lol Ben Abdulaziz Stadium, our Anomu Airborne, I mean, to my name, and Womu Emma Cherum and Subabaso Enra, the last training section I call so at the Emma Ronaldo, and I've any team best Nina, Womu a training to boys and I'll show more. I attempt I want some Deba Sadio, Monday, and I've other team best Nina, or share the wrap up, I womu, and some ya doing some no, and so at the Eba, Enra, na a birthday, and the Emma Sadio Monday, na birthday celebration, and record some that Emma Sadio Monday no, Womu ya Bibi Kakra, Emma Sadio Monday after, and a set training section, no, and some the call yet, na Sadio Monday, Areba Kua, Emma, and a video and a picture, ya dem not so Ababe, and a controversy, and it's unanswer, Womu Ebo Boko no, on some, and a trophy net down, no, and as a keka, Womu ya dema, Sadio Monday, and Omo the African, and the Cup of Nations, Senegal, Womu Ajenum, and Womu de Aya cake, and the Ama Sadio Money, na on says trophy so. CAF Ajem na the Ama Morocco say Senegal woman champions woman appeal until say verdict ebebano and woman and champion name Enra Anna Safoi and some say in the Senegal and the champion Musa Sadio Mane a champion of African Cup of Nations to the African Cup at birthday cake no and some at the Ama Sadio Mane yan journey oh na you said the celebration call at them top player Sadio Mane.
Okay, guys, thank you for the best wishes. Yeah, like I said, thank you for the best wishes. My 29th birthday today, so it's 29th, right? Yeah, well, I just want to say again, thank you guys, and we have really this is our moment. So I think we all aware about it, and we are all focused about it. And let's keep pushing harder and harder to achieve our targets from the beginning of the season, and for sure. And we all believe about it. We made it.
stadium and was say, boys, let's go again. Yan try now for yan call had dana season, yan rape and for glory and some Ramika say, Womu etu and Romutui, at Womani and some natural Najra, Anna Omu Ekobom San Najran Hono, and Omu and some the match in Babasun Tenra with a flying colors, Womu Aqua do and a chromo flaxi, and a dear receives of water, and so me two more. Yatim the Salata Sling, I want some at the Balio Messi, our MLS num, one also training and ra, now Messi Moso, Omni Red Bull, one match, Ababaso, and Amia Tumane, and Womu RSS came to Babaso, Leo Messi, a complete, a full training section at the Ma, and Inter Miami, and Ra, our US affair. Yatim, I want something at the Alba training update at the Emma Inter Miami, Ebobokono, Leo Messi, a trainee, Luis Suarez, a trainee, a branch of friends said they are Depo, and some trainee, and after Batarami, woman, and some legitimate trainee at the Matimo, Diamete, and it's a Facundo Mura, one and some on the also about back to the trainer, one team in an ultimate trainee, a ranch at Tadio Alandi, one also no, Revata Banisa Alandi, one man trainee, and from Matima, you're from Inter Miami, and no made your fuel, and they say Messi and Mobia, a go so no enter and flow, and fire and Matimum Abra, Messi and Yani Dea, Inter Miami for a no bre, and no Anene, Mascherano, a coach Adema, Miami Bobokono, and no Musana, so we are worried about situation, and also Zambia, and that Messi and Yani Deno goes, and Ma Anafe, some Messi and Mobi Crowdy and Emza, Mulusu and ye matches out to be Messi and Mobi Mufa lose easily. And what you to that say, one was a manager, no, one him contribution, and Messi, Adamatimo, and after said ye, and here, and some Messi, Messi and Mobia, and I had and one no as a manager, we are very worried, as say goes, and Ma, not had and no what they are to do, I want something, and so at the after say, Messi, Inter Miami, Omo away a Red Bull, Womu match in the Womu Colorado Rapids, another gamer, and Ababaso on the 18th of April, and as a match in Abasonia say, and Colorado for Womu Anyato, Womu a match ticket, Womu Trust Nipa Bese, a 60,000, and a bear 10 day, and a some match, and Amia Tuma, next week Abasono, Yase Oma sold out all the ticket, and that's a bit of man for Chase Messi, and some not in the Pactom, Abastelum, Kenya Messia, and Colorado, Mumat, a bad day, and a 60,000 capacity, much mean I sold out a week before as a game, and some Dabaso, and no idea Womu and Paul, and the Messi so influencer, what him our MLS, I have very huge idea, so and on I dear Banan, sir, will limp to Marseille, our French Liga, and Ra, Womu matches Abaso, and Ra, Yambo Mabaso, Omane man, son of boy, woman shall 3-1 our gamer, and some Nakos, I want something at the Empire, and Ra, Obama young nom, and after Pixau, and Thrawari, Womu, and about 3 goals at the Olympic Marseille, Yadim, I want some ever, na Enra, and Matamano, Nanwa say, oh, sir, Omo Posifo, and the top 4, and now some go to Accra, Yamma Womabasum, no Jumadia, Womu and some media, doing something, Yat Baoka Olympic Marseille, now about Mason Greenwood at the Enra, one also Mamaki at 6 as and I said to ya catch a manager and Tomasuka say, I'm not doing that's what started to consider in a boy way because they say, what's the English player? One no for the first, and I said the first English player after Hurricane, one also able to Richie 35 goals and assists in our competition, and this season a boy way a 25 goals and 10 assists and why Nasa. And as I'm going to cry and just say, what I'm said I could die, and so I'm not more and so and also that's the England for when and some never send a Monte Mogusua, and also I can Paris FC, and I said Paris for no more a boy, woman in Monaco, actually Monaco bomb 4-1, and also a game about so now Uchimisam and worship now a 10 games unbeaten run, and I'm Monaco, Womukuto League, I'm a Paris FC Fenra, and Monaco for 10 games on unbeaten run ɛwɔ kyesene French League ma don some no atem na ba Paul Labile Pogba ɛna Pogba ɛsa ba back ɛbɛ tini tuma on since December na ɔmo bɔ ɛnso nfa ɛma team no ɛsɛ wasa ba ɛnra onya the first and the touch of the ball feeling of the ball ɛwɔ pitch no so ɛno ɛyɛ dear free Paul Labile Pogba na so yɛ de bɛ don some nyina no atem na ba weekend di ɛyɛ free weekend atem na ma PSG wɔmo rest na so wɔmo ɛne Liverpool game no wɔmo akɔ ɛsɛ de nneɛma bɛsi akɔ na deɛ free and the France Liga emu ɛba from PSG manager ɛyɛ friend Luis Enrique na so de ba ne sɛ yɛsɛ ɔyɛ close sɛ obetimi and so I extend the contract ama PSG eboboko no ɛno ɛyɛ reporter yɛnsa ɛka na deɛ ba ne sɛ wɔmo kyerɛ sɛ manager ɔbɛ extend a ɛyɛ till 2030 ana manager and so ɔbɛfrɛ n'ahyia mu ɛtɛm ama team no na deɛ ba ne sɛ ɔmo sɛ wasan a ɔbɛyɛ one of the top managers wɔn ɛbɛgye sika ɛwɔ wiase ɔbɛjoin the top 3 highest paid managers ɛwɔ Europe no ɛnso ɛbɛjoin ne ɛno ɛyɛ deɛ na ɛsɛ ne ɛmɔdɛm a wɔbɔ ɛwɔ dɛm PSG ano ɔden wɔba abɛgye Champions League ama wo league titles in wagye awodoɔ ɛnso ɛdɛm this year wɔsa wɔ Champions League nom advantage Liverpool akyesɛ ne ɔde 2 goals ɛsɛ kɔ masa wanyɛ ntɛm na wanyɛ adwuma no na obi fɛ kyɛ bi kɔ ɛsɛ we say the new Mexico Madrid for nya manager wo mu pɛ Manchester United nya manager wo mu pɛ enti say so wan nyentem City Pep Guardiola ebe free ho wo mu so nya manager wo mu pɛ enti wo man tie ne down a de asamba ban to mu yese ne wo mu betima tie no na afi wono enso must eno aye die free ho enti eba enra company enso edi ne birthday enra no pa ewe enso no so sports buffet e catch us and 40 day and as an 40th and a birthday enra wono celebrate players he enso celebrate ni adenanra wo mu try odo edema manager ewa adwuma ono so ngapɔ dema ba amonchin eboboko no investment company ebefa adwuma masa manfozo enye ana team no so check company ana emfani ade wa prove and beyond a reasonable doubt to say adwuma wono enso ngabetimi aye enchenra abasobɔ de ne de aworo na ana mo ade amba no sanaba stroza ɛhɔ eye bebia ba amonchin wo mu atrani Enye aha anenra birthday no eba so omuye bibi kakra ema no huge celebration at the Vassant company.
Lieber Winnie, dein 40. Geburtstag heute. Wir vom FC Bayern wünschen dir alles Gute zum Geburtstag. Gesundheit, Zufriedenheit, das Quäntchen Glück, was man braucht. Dementsprechend Happy Birthday, alles Gute, lieber Winnie.
Thank you. 40 feels young, but you have to be surrounded by the right people, and I feel like I'm surrounded by the right people, so I want to thank the club, but everybody here, the players.
And Capo, what you need now a good news at the man team because once a international duty and oko prior enti waba aba training fully at the team enra ahead of game on the bomb of airport a early kick off and pay 11 and amati and some that basunti or said and Messi kwa berechi and say and we catch us on so a training kama a berechi and some no training course so at the MR team to update our Arsenal there next one prior one call in the international break no do no and some recover kama womu ebedu omu juma na Arsenal for enra womu ye bibi enra no pa me catch us Mikel Arteta projecting a huge screen our training grounds I know omu di training na enra no me ma hu said na tactics info anopano na omu ye tactics section so na edu ba bi na omu jai enyumu TikTok addict enyuma omu ayama Arsenal ya man for you so TikTok ni adi womu dey enjoy ball trainers is Arteta dey enwam de be Arsenal dey and as meko yenko training grounds so yentiem said the boys see training some music dey obi wo ye adwuma so tie nwuma eboa ne adenti boy kona boy ba na nwuma da kire masa Arteta too much ode enwam afoforo ana eba game Ateta body na se to we no mura I'm say new team nyina mo ba adwuma so mo tie no okay tizei ana ni jom enti music no crowd here live enti enom anso ade ba kwa ye bo en Ateta ade ni team na ba so nanra what it to draw extra say Berechi say available to face Bournemouth na umusa ne say Bukayo Saka ana fe Martin Odegaard during Timber Ricardo Calafiori and Piero Hankapi wo mo de no etesen oso on comment and film ehonamom availability there do betimi aka so ya available Berechi is the update and obetimi ediama Ateta any.
Okay, every news first of all. We were talking open training yesterday. No Bukayo, no Martin Odegaard, no Urian Timber or Calafiori. Are any of those available for tomorrow?
Yeah, there have been changes there since yesterday, yeah.
And all four available?
I don't know. Some of them.
Okay, Eberechi was there.
Yeah.
How big a boost is it to have him back?
He is available.
Has that surprised you? Is it ahead of schedule?
He has, but my first conversation with him after he felt an ego, he wanted to be available the next week. We knew that was impossible, but the recovery, I think, the will that he's shown from day one to get back as quick as possible, how he's pushed the medical staff and himself to be there tomorrow, is just great to watch.
And Piero Capo is still out, is it?
There will be changes tomorrow.
And common be and your boy at Yamana, who future to say, Arsenal. Yet is a man for Chazo, over extended when penny for Jim Comadrechi, I'll bet to us our boy to Ama Arsenal, able because we are fully committed to the club. Now, to bet me, I can say reporter, ever any of the discussions near Dinano, Obetime, I can say, you put to hold on that. Now, you said in Yama, Ebisiako coach, Erika Kra, Etuja.
It's good. I still have so much ambition and things to do in this football club, and for now we are in a good place.
Manager no in some kakra and some atujade and some table now is a league table no is a in your Mexico. Arsenal for so many dasuru, omone Tottenham, our London. Problem and it's a why and a tenant and a one owner, one a landlord, our London. So say Arsenal for the catcher Tottenham for say woman and a swami landlord. And after say all said and West Ham for no and West Ham for a winning woman game and Tomurini no ama Tottenham aqua relegation zone. Omako 17th position, woman our 30 points. And one Arsenal for say yachimo more. Muba Kofi, you say, young landlords, the Fiano, and some the pride of London, and no dear friend of my debate, and some Pino, and some Madeba Tottenham team. We wrestled in New Mexico, West Ham United New World's gamer, when a boy who says Tottenham, when relegation chances are increasing at the 39%. Next, and so relegation or chances of so Omega relegation are raising 39%. I guess, and also, and no, dear friend of my debate, some Pino. And some Mateba West Ham United and Ra over Mamma Branch Jared Bowen, the Bono and Ra, then ye asam you to our tackles are where ye our Premier League Numa or Bono Motimpa. Now, over said in the Dick season and some City are where 66 and the tackles in the Premier League. Nessa or no, we are there or better and the ball and the few and just one shawanim obey boss is here now and no Anna Jared Bowen after sir and they said and Yama and some City Caputo at the Ama team. No one was on as I say, more game and ra, more share 4 saying, and a resource on and society and a Odin Koma Kakra at him said, you know, we challenge our league table no so or the Kakra and so etuda.
And you know, people always say, oh, I don't look at the results.
For this one in particular, did this feel like a real opportunity, particularly because it's on a Friday night? It's against the team who are at bottom of the table.
Yeah, and you play before everyone else around you plays. And you know, people always say, oh, I don't look at the results, but everyone looks at the results in the position that you're in. All you can do is cliche, you focus on yourself. But that's all we have to do. We're in a situation that we don't want to be in, but ultimately we're in a situation we have to face up to it. Tonight was about facing up to it. Like I said, there's going to be different moments in the game that were difficult, but you know, we're sat here now with a 4-0 win at home.
Eno Jared Bowen and a day we are to do some day but Andy Robinson make us say Liverpool will be in the season or a team Amoni and so I confirm a season banner we are only Liverpool team time woman take quanta woman apai ya confirm dada na unim says say Tottenham team no yase Roberto Di Zerbi aka champion for say enka onyana enko pepa say report am bar from in the Tottenham they say Roberto Di Zerbi ade atuda say munyantem na say player no dawa we mu ehwena from fanimra na omebo djuma mfama team no Roberto Di Zerbi and on the first press conference about so manager you say tournament djuma na amoya din o first time I be fa djuma na tese onya mo game kra na league table no ya bomber ba kwa wie na wakoda relegation is afina is obamode na you ho and so na the film ha dwe pa was supporters no fans no say baby adu na mu odin e de matonam Kudus Mohammed Tottenham no say mo odin na ni nyina no odi to say supporters no be happy as mobeba na film be support and the team no na nuama so na kama mama on supporters no dia no ni nkomo offer supporters no asem omumra a movement adu no and it's a right movement as the spirit of the club more na fe more say mo betimi aboa na bibia kama from players no staff obia mumra omu deserve a support and just enkoyi
no the message is for I have no any message because also in the last game against Nottingham Forest they were fantastic before the game, no. The message is for my staff, for my players. We have to deserve their support because the fans are suffering like us, like the players. But for the fans, there is just one club, just one team. The player can change team, club, but for the fans is unique their club. So we have to make happy our fans, playing well, with the right spirit, with the right attitude, with the right behavior on the pitch, and then I think it's easier to make points. I have no any message.
The right spirit to behind the team. And Tottenham fans and mo make sure say mo betimi akọ support na afi enu yaman so betimi akọ come on Kudus Mohammed was Kudus aside the plans because now ogidi as a Kudus oba no o players o did any two wo so na Kudus Mohammed one na ni nyina mu no oba ya Kudus recover ya te say Kudus aside pra ontimi mo Kudus aside the plans ni nyina plans no nyina shi agu
A big blow, knowing that Mohamed Kudus has suffered an injury. Can I just confirm what's the nature of the injury and does it rule him out for the rest of the season and maybe even the World Cup?
Il tipo di infortunio di Kudus ed è fuori per tutta la stagione e potenzialmente anche per la Coppa del Mondo.
Yes, I started not with too big lucky, but yes, Kudus was in my head a crucial player, especially for the position. But we have to look forward anyway. I think we have a lot of very good attackers, and we have to help them, to put them in the best condition to show their qualities, because Colomoni, I know, is not playing a great season, but is a good player. I know him, like Matistel.
A big blow, knowing that Mohamed Kudus has suffered an injury. Can I just confirm what's
the big blow at the Roberto Di Zerbi and after the Tottenham Bobokono Mohamed Kudus and they say almost treasure doctors and enfa data and the Obetina out and my tia chain and the Tottenham for doctors no one about report I mean the exact data Kudus Mohamed and some about return over but others over to me I call World Cup and I saw to me called Diakono a 2-3 months or some and to the two bumpire now what Bobby Amakudus Mohamed and no dear friend of my table Alessandro Canacho Manchester United moved to Chelsea we're doing come on area to do say do baby now otna bench now onya be more and no I can't be and ma move no and some boss was say on Manchester United bonia oba Manchester United no so Manchester United oba follow from academy and some na den buyer better trainer ama onyini and some bobo edu akire adin right to the first team na do kan nyina some na trust say adu betima kan say Chelsea eboboko no omo anso aye bi amana na was we very proud asam do Chelsea team no na do kanyina and it's a Premier League ne dia sanete do ba bia emu ya den pa na do kanyina ne say do moment asam omo 7-8 games aka no obe proven ho na for Premier League no so do bia what ama Chelsea 7-8 games no on fa eniagro ono so bebo hard so the beya enu ama so na be kama de ama Alessandro Garnacho eno ayen koma what the atuda Liam Rosinia adem sam kakra ansom na de atuda na ne nyina mo no ay Enzo Fernandez Enzo say na sam yi de on sen sam no doso na ne nyina mo no Enzo Fernandez ade atuda na yebusa de say game no yebehwe against City na eno no o say the nyoma sikwa yebehu say Enzo Fernandez ebo ene sama chi ne bi ade amatima ye fa no say Chelsea ana was serious discussions akoso na domum kan say apology ne de eno so matimi aba na mo do betimi aka enso an say player no on take part our Chelsea game woman City ebebo ye betie coach no na ya say the nyoma enso na besi akọ ene nkoma what atuja na ne nyina mo no say Chelsea players no ebi akopa chom obi mu so Chelsea players no bi akopa manager na cho say wo mu nyai nanka Enzo Fernandez Samra because Man City game na big game at the Chelsea na Enro manager ni deny asanya no kre bia ni asa ne players no aba be pa cho say Enzo Fernandez enso nka team no against City was no true bia enso anim eno to no enso adiaba ye betie manager no on Enzo Fernandez out na dia say against City obebo no mekoso na mum on take a decision so they no ebeka team ni entie manager no.
But understand you've received, or the club have received, an apology from Enzo, although it did seem like you'd alluded to the fact you'd had meetings even before this week.
Yeah, had a really good conversation myself, had 3 or 4 with Enzo. He's apologised to me, he's apologised to the club, and we'll deal with that after a massive game on Sunday.
Can I ask what form the apology took? Was it a written one? Was it a meeting over a cup of tea? Was it a pint at the pub over the road?
I don't know. It's a serious meeting. It's a serious meeting about something very serious. To Enzo, I said from every single step along this way, I'm not questioning Enzo's character. I'm not questioning who he is as a person. I believe people make mistakes, and you can't overstep the punishment for the mistake. I think we've made a sanction, we made a decision, I made a decision, and what I want for Enzo is for him to go on here and have an outstanding career.
So you forgive and forget, but not forget just yet. He's still not going to play on Sunday.
No, he won't play on Sunday, but hopefully after that he'll be a massive part of the group moving forward. There's still a few hurdles that need to be overcome that I won't go into, but at the same time I want every player really focused now on a huge running.
Sorry to go on about it, and we're coming to an end, but is that not shooting yourselves in the foot?
He's not playing on Sunday. After Sunday game, no, and a decision be our mobile team take no. I am commodity to the Chelsea. Our poor record, editor Manchester City as a manager record. Our betuni na say announcing and also no on based on records. Sambia Chelsea, Asia, Man City. 25 times Chelsea are winning 5 NBA City are winning 10 and no enti ye ko lose game no ono onye ntum sa do come and it's a poor record against Manchester City no in the past ade atwam we present tense and ye kan Chelsea more against City and ye kwakwa ani nyame adon on Sunday and no manager Liam Rosini ankoma wadem atuda abranche Liam Moses Caicedo and so making possible 100 appearance a day team no weekend and what did to say one of the best defensive midfielders we are say Branche Moses Caicedo ntinyawa some oguso born the matches are raw at the Emma team no and no the manager de atudu adon some no as the Pep Guardiola the influence our games akasia so na no sepano so one also crano our huge respect at the Emma manager I friend say Pep Guardiola was so you obi a woni obi a we SMB we are big enough or ego say nay or unfound respect Emma obi a deserve dabi so Pep Guardiola deserve ya wono so ngadema no enti wono obi a obuade pa na ni team no capable of doing everything we Pep team ekutana team no ano ase ni nyina mu no wo mu Chelsea de wo mu yese wo mu ebeko for a win game eno de ne o day atudo on Sunday na Reece James de no okuso a ese o tutu to mika or rane ese enyama ye edema Reece James pa ni nyina ne so starting rane from the hamstring injury when ya enemum no wo mu chese ohia more time nti ese osan arrest ene kakra enso mwade kanwa ya de awonsam no de ebada Chelsea team no yese nyame adoma sama wo mu yese Nottingham Forest defensive player and also wo defender aye fane se Mourinho one player wo mu nya wo mu pe and afa wo mu say Brighton for player aye fane se Jean Paul van Haki one also one player wo mu ebetimi akọ nyame adoma ye bie ene transfer window na wo mu enso mwese chire wo ese Rick James Epra na asama ba ene ade ni nyina mu no mo promo a wo betimi abegina chire aba adwuma ne kama adem ama Chelsea boboko no na Pep Guardiola anopei early kick off adema Arsenal na Arsenal sha at the presser ebeba yentie Pep Guardiola wono oso onfa in the pressure bia ho anafe ana Arsenal bo Arsenal sha wono kuta obo early kick off osha pressure and was on de wo mu de wo mu game no ana omu focus ese ombebo na afi o ma se omu reso mbe win every single game and na motive at the Man City Pep Guardiola
playing before or later. Now remaining few games for the Premier League, so you have to win every single game. The situation that we are in the Premier League, so we need to do all of them. Otherwise, we will not give us a chance to try it until the end. So we need to do a lot of points. We were not consistent enough during the season. We dropped points that we should take it, and that's why we're in the position that now we cannot do it differently.
Arsenal are top play in the early kick-off tomorrow. In this time of the season, does playing before another team who's challenging could make any difference?
We have to do our games, so playing before or later. Now remaining few games for the Premier League, so you have to win every single game. The situation that we are in.
Single game and no either we play today or later ni no 3 points we win match or 3 points and no Guardiola na asambia si wo Man City asamwe amanfo dwene wo montiase assistant coach Pep Linders after one game against Liverpool okoka san Bernardo Silva awie ni season wo Man City or the season nyina ba na wie ye onko enra wo mu busa Pep Guardiola say ana ofano Bernardo Silva sign na uhuna as a manager was onim se Bernardo Silva onte the babiada na omubusa ne sem onte dia ene Pep Linders ane kan no previous interview or and was ono ane manager or that team na no enti Bernardo Silva epeso kwa eso ball no coach na mane first and sana MB assistant manager kwa no wako kaka che enti man for sem be a problem ewo Bernardo Silva and Pep Guardiola woman time because communication and koye yentie Pep the response to that question.
The decision you had.
Pep Linders said after the Liverpool game that every good story comes to an end and that he hopes Bernardo Silva has a good farewell. Has Bernardo told you that he's leaving?
I don't know. I'm so grumpy with Bernardo because a month ago I said, "You take a decision. I had to be the first to tell me," and didn't say to me anything yet. So I think the proper one must be Bernardo. I don't know how to already decide, to be honest, because I said joking. So tell me, I deserve, but didn't tell me. So I don't know what's going on.
Pep Linders said after the Liverpool game that
Plimply Pep Bonadri obekano kre ensum ade atro Pep Guardiola eno no mamiko Palmer say Palmer dia no ofi bench na waba omofu 90 emfama Chelsea situation no at Liam Rosinia Sunday be unsa bia ko Palmer start na say ko Palmer munyamre e ma no omo manage time no ezama ko Palmer na fe ono so atima ba fully fully fitter e ade say ko Palmer betimi ensum start about 90 at Chelsea boboko no eno nso diaba ana slot Liverpool say Liverpool situation it say and your man some nkoye Liverpool sana na walusu ni nyina mu no coach no adensem bebrem nso na dia tudwa na within Liverpool team no say ana nuama nso sitie questions baye wa answer bi wase nuama e question say tie happy football no edu ba bia o club no masa inconsistency o shaba coachna na walusu any adeba still na wo gidie sem omukwa na omonam so no Liverpool way yentie coach no
moments we don't, and we've shown also multiple times that we have played the way we want to play, the way our fans want us to play, and the way Liverpool should play. But that has not by far not been consistent enough. And of course, as we are sitting here now, just after 2 games where we haven't showed what a Liverpool team should be able to show, so we should be dominant. We should press the other team all over the pitch, especially against Paris Saint-Germain. We were absolutely not able to do that in their stadium. Against Man City, we came closer to that, except for, of course, the obvious 20 minutes where we were conceding 4 goals. But that's also the beauty of football. You never know when things click, and the moment you think click, you can be thrown back a little bit again, or sometimes when things click, it can go really fast. So I think this team has shown what the ability is many times, but there's a difference between showing ability and being consistent, and that's the next step. And as we started the interview with Robbo leaving and with Mo leaving, we are still not at the end of the transition. That's also clear and obvious.
Where would you say Liverpool's
Liverpool manager Anna slot any Ryan Gomoha a player at the Makura is say Liverpool so top player pa Ngomoha na Ngomoha born our bono then I person watch TV or send a title I person watch him a Champions League, Premier League title and a World Cup. Side titles no me answer I don't know or chasing on the career. Say Aquari and Yama super Champions League, Premier League and the World Cup. Young fans, Memrana Bamunchin, Evoboko say, Diaco Tunisa, woman stress at Drabranch and Nadia say, you will be free in the club. No, I team, I know, I say interest, bar from Real Madrid, and after Barca, Liverpool, Nina, no, I had some Omo Enya Branch, Womo Penemo Stone, and Sako Day, I fully committed to Bamunchin, Evoboko Channel, I report a few, by intention to leave this moment in a day, and Nadia said, Abranch Michael Olusino, and some Nebetimia Bubai said a man for and some no I am come free at the Eba Nikos Klatterbeck, a player at the Emma Dortmund, a new contract containing 50 to 60 million euros. And on the Woma is a Yara Nimus no and your man some Nebetimia come, but a branch announcer or dream to play for Madrid. And I say other big clubs are Bamunchin and you are them 21% over Fanadier and no any Abomu and your Tokuro and some Amanano play away in Jumedia so. Nami Antoma, Theatre, and some match as a Premier League no 19th of June 2026-2027 season no when we be releasing almost Saturday no Nami Antoma and we are Friday 19th of June and I say June but say May June na omu and some day May June and the 19th of June no and omu releasing Nami Antoma 2026-2027 and the fixtures any adem and no brony adem or planning ahead of the arms and yes I'm going to a crowd like a car and if you want my team doing something and some adem and pay away to a day so now when say Manchester United Michael Carrick say a Joanna dear or Papa na nina muno omubusan say Michael a Jumaya wabefe na man for him say untimi nye na situation no na say sa and obefa no so obaye no de na omaye and ono so na beto so abo aduma but obaye no players yi enso ebo obia yi ni yam ebo into ono de we okay with boys no amademo and a trender Manju and Nemu the club face Michael Carrick in
and fully good. You know, I understand where we were at when we kind of came back in January, and what the plan was for the rest of the season, and then what the possibilities are in the summer. So I don't think that's changed at this point. Things will get sorted and when they'll get sorted, you know, and for me it's just about trying to do the best job that we can, and certainly plan for the future and for the good of the football club and for the good of the players and the squad, you know. And to be fair to them, I'm not coming to get through to the end of the season and then deal with what's next. I think it's important that we make a plan and follow that through for the squad to get stronger. And well, if that's I'm part of it, then I'm part of it. If it's not for whatever reason, then that's the situation that I kind of walked into. But I'm certainly enjoying it. I'm loving it, you know.
And I do to Madrid and I feel Barca. Womu Eboboko no Oka 2025 revenue rankings Europa. Womu Adem about 2025, that's last year. Tima ni revenue and some na crossroad ranking by Europa. Womu confirmation. Madrid. Womu na top here. 1.184 billion euros. And Madrid for womu and some Latimeka Barca. Second. 989 million euros and a Barcelona Bayern Munich third 861 million euros and a Bayern Munich for Manchester City from the Premiership no womu and a decan and have a reason in a woman 4 and no 855 million euros and a City Boboko no woman some Liverpool 852 million euros woman winning and woman sikasam yo and no Liverpool for woman matimon koye name sikasam I did say Liverpool for so it's me more Martin so I do some no at them about PSG woman jet Champions League last year no woman revenue 837 million euros and also a few a day by doing something you know a day by way a pay UEFA woman a ranking and you're doing some no about very Apolloa and Ra was our training time emanity now and Madrid French me and Farino gamer and also about so and na ha or said in Rana Madrid for a genius and Komu Ekofa and 3 points now for La Liga. When we remember some Federico Valverde, Ebogo, and Afe Lama, Abateka de Mazurona, Eboboko, no Bono highlight, you know, and Yeship and some Matea Manano Paya, and Asame 20 Madrid and Roma Sako draw a match as a Omate 1 point to play and a free game and also Nabaso. Na Madrid, Alvaro Abaloa, on say Enra, who said there. And they defend them elbow Abrantia. Your friend say Mbappe, our penalty, and the yard boss Mana Omokole, and they for penalty. Nano, and Alvaro Abaloa, Una sign Friedman, you know, and answer action Mamia. Abrana player no, Boli Abrantia friend say. Ya can say Mbappe our penalty box no more I go find chen waso e dey aba Madrid free wo mu amunu yakum wo mu kokwa paibo ni nie ba kumienu era 18 boss no Mbappe nie defender ensom na gena betwe akaunia e dey ato fam ni nyina mu no ana fe Madrid for so va no e dey no mo ye Alvaro Abaloa on va wo say one ye ade no on so one tiase o twene hwa one tiase say yenye den na situation like this with referee esi wanim na uye yesaya adrio no kreka ensom eni wiase na do aka nyina ne say Abalo wase eye penalty ene esa ye penalty ochina uko moon soro ewiem na za uko soro manu so a di nyina no ye be confirm ho e dia ma planet bia obe so no confirmed. I said one more, another week more. And I say, dear Besaba, a penalty, and on DNA, and the manager, the other two Japa. Now, Managerial manager, Fred Michel, was here. And then penalty, what is has been a clean game, Enra. Was it Wahoo gamer? I have clean game, say bida. Michel, a coach in the Managerial. Now, coach, when I send Radie, and said, one monitor game, or who gamer. A clean game, a Chandra gamer. I don't know so Madrid Fosuno, one of the Osre, Naniaje, and no, I am some Michel Diatuja, Yadem, and the Sankume Adeba, Alvaro Abaloa was a league title on the Stona, racing on Madrid until the last day. I am Acacia Bola Liga, Barca, Anaje, and a Madrid Najino, woman Lucy Hope, Stona, woman fighter to the end. I know, I am dear friend Madeba, Madrid, I really only 4 out of 12 possible points in the last 4 La Liga games womu ensom na ball eno ya dia and also adwe planesa Madrid for womu e ball na fe win no ensom na jimi emma na Madrid for no yesi Mbappe say oba be start anya kra o na Madrid are failing to win 3 consecutive games since Mbappe returning to the starting 11. Mbappe starting here and as Okoye Obaye 3 matches Roma ball consecutively. Roma bomb atwa so Mbappe ebe Bobby estate enkoye aya 3 times and Roma ball and Yaman som enkoye aya don some ba after say na Mbappe emaye womu ball 2-1 winning against Celta Vigo. Womu say 3-0 Etia City. Womu ebo ene it as a gamer. Womu say 4-1 Adetia Elche. Womu winning 2-1 Etia Man City and Atletico Madrid and so womu winning 3-2 ninina muno na Mbappe enso di ho Mbappe baye woma lose 2-1 against Mallorca and afe woma lose 2-1 odi atia Bayern Munich woma lose woma bo 1-1 and so the atia tima ye fen se Girona Boboko no enom die for no madeba nto obesati woma lose 2 a draw 1 enom die for no madeba na na ade se Barcelona ewini wom game against Espanyol La Liga table no ometwim by 9 points na se Barca wom be bu ban ene edai wom ensom 9 points and betwim abro mu wini wom game against Espanyol and no die for the Hans Flick me to say obeso rest and the players no be amalami jama diamantene and where players are won't be rest to no one account be made as a coach in the rotation and so abayajuma players are ebetima rotate to Pedri I on the struggle in the physically into reporter by on Atletico game no when no free muntina say one no ebetimia ball Lami Yama and so Demetri say one also enyadia say obetimia ball ye Cancelo enyadia say ne one and some ebetimia ball Dani Olmo and some ne one also Sene, one so bet me upon no I fuel at the air by doing something and so at the Ferran Torres mate so on the day one and some bet me started in the Jumadiano and at the Barca Bobocona you don't some debana starting 11 so I could project in the Senate 1 Garcia and likely as well back them according to training across some no Barca Juice Kundi one and so I had yes no ball Arahu Ebejem Kubasi bebo Leandro Balde Mancasado Gavinom and afe Femi Rony Borgi Ebejem Ferran Torres and afe Abranche Marcus Rashford omu and ayate say no metimi aball in a game no ayadon sama deba say Barca 8 remaining league matches aka no say omu winning nyina women 100 points asa dia record e La Liga num ayade say omu ehwese ka just games kakra bi na yakoyanim na only 2 teams and omu La Liga num womatimenya 100 points at the Agi League. Real Madrid ayano 2011-2012. Barca ayano 2012-2013. And it's a Barca sabe ebiema na wasan ayi corner record ay da league num as only 100 points at the Agi League no ay de no some ay record when ebetima 8 remaining games no ay de no some the few no made ba don some no azema na no pay away njumade so na unim say report free inte ban say Alessandro Baldi and as a Bastoni a player say Barca fund them so much ma to awiansa na report and we dem on say we mu chere player and figure Barca for quote around 40-50 million euros ne de and na de so be ja player num atem ama Barca na almost so mon ton nyina no ya te still as Inter for per replacement and the boy our transfer market team and I'm for the Samon Tower and yeah more per replacement I think I don't know and say a boy no and the choir and one also ebe movie I don't some no and Robert Lewandowski the decision to leave Barcelona at the end of the month and yet is on the pennies a heavy ni agent no international fe we mu decide SNA we be stay and as one stay striker and some renewal our Barcelona Barca for be so reduce salary at the man but offer na AC Milan for at the man and no say yes Chicago Fire woman so everyone dendendin woman na boy ya woman pay and afa Middle East one so no woman and some na Saudi for and some na so mo de kakra be rum na afa woman ade efa nu no e kakra for no ade ba don some no atem na ba mama John never say one no an yebuson say on mention best players from leagues ayewo oko Premier League best player aye wine oko La Liga best player wom ewo hwan oko French League oko Italian League udu Germany udu Portugal Turkey Saudi Arabia na Saudi Arabia hono unim player oboni din okay yababa MLS unim player oboni din ana the Portuguese team why an oboni din yentie player Jean Neves edin from all the leagues no ranke say ono moko MLS and as do Saudi ono edebe Managerial Felix and as do MLS eno Leo Messi eno say the numa enso Messi akoma mami Neymar ne ni nkomo eno Ancelotti say interview na interview way at the hope Neymar was him ne do betina kan say Neymar on the right path baby Neymar namno o improving ho Diaka a Neymar condition as a physically Neymar be fit so Neymar fit na bibia kama woni Neymar ni problem wono odika ka say players obeso do mo World Cup players o me physically fit o mo condition aye kama and to report about Ancelotti asa din komodi atuja and so mattress say Neymar aye fit na say Neymar condition ya kama why not enti asa the hope eba because na do baby o say Neymar there lalai na wasa din komodi say wono physical condition and a man for said Neymar ebedu World Cup you come ya do pra because Neymar so the pra hano and no aye tefu adebanti way aye good news atema Neymar and come Carlo Ancelotti akwa di mami Rooney na Rooney say World Cup so near final na 2022 our Qatar Argentina and then can say team from France Mbappe and Messi no final no say massa the greatest of all time yes I find a way na what didn't come kakra or treasure find an idea na a great yenti Rooney yenti
I don't know. I was thinking today like the saddest moment for a player during the hardest moment to take for a player during the game. Mbappe in the final.
Hat trick. I don't think anyone will ever be in that.
No, the Kolo Muani chance that he goes through in that Martinez.
But like,
but to score a hat trick.
Is that the greatest game of football of all time?
Could be. I don't know. It could be. And then to finish with penalties as well. After Messi coming to the party, Mbappe coming to the party, then winning it on Messi winning it on penalties.
We're there in the stadium. I don't think I've ever seen a greater game of football than that.
No,
yeah, it's up there.
Because it was a brilliant match as well, brilliant game.
It was like
you see, even Muani, he's kind of got off with one in respects of that chance. That's them winning.
Yeah, no, but that lived with him inside himself.
Without a doubt.
We're lucky, aren't we? I know you have to watch a lot of rubbish, but you do see some great games.
I think that might be the greatest I've ever seen, easily.
I went there. Was I?
Are you working? John Peters party?
No, I was in India.
Wow.
And bongo bingo. I was thinking today, like the saddest moment for a player during the hardest moment to take for a player during the game. Mbappe in the final.
Hat trick. I don't think anyone will ever be in that.
No, the Kolo Muani chance.
And so many colleagues, womu ATP tujuati and 70 page. But so mami Didier Deschamps, nearly come Madrid. Listen or that so Madrid for coaches are. Womu hunting abalowa de ebe de adwumado de Madrid for ehunu no anu osemete news and it's a Didier Deschamps and so that list no so the Madrid coaches will meet me abe adwuma e de ama Madrid na me aduma next season abalowa we say next was cycle free ma La Liga bebo Champions League bebo dia Madrid ebejana kwa meti Didier Deschamps and some Tiabaloa utie na watie ni league no wantima anya bibi Champions League wantima anya bibia meti say wo next season Florentino Perez and Penifo no make consideration be pray and so much as some of the manager ebetima ba abaya juma jama Real Madrid ebobo Korean fancy na fabida from re na in room latest in analysis weekend Manchester so Arsenal early kick off for more ball 11 here any other stories are and also the room I discuss and as presentee wo mu ebe to aso yeba sisia. Yama Newton Peter Latte the video analyst at Nasi. I have been fi year run 7 bring a day atuja enano pay banafi yaba be share sell new music go new. So bibi aboko.
Yeah, cool. Bibi I come up
international new no.
So where?
Oh nyame adu bibi aboko.
Never bet to so nice dey na outno.
On the maze no.
Akogu.
Yes.
Bibi aboko.
Okay.
Stories na we na me jot because of course games no so basso.
Yeah.
And now Madrid draw
Madrid
against Girona our top place. I have one thing to talk about goal na Madrid consider from Thomas Lemar.
Okay.
The reaction of Valverde ne Rudiger no. I can some share me for Madrid DM position, but I'll be back to it.
Okay.
How about the tournament now? I'm sure Shadrack will be prepared too.
Yeah.
But first one, no, you started from Babia, Ode or story no, Louis Enrique Diana Okotachi. Now Obona Basopa say clause B no. Ah munya no a. On befa no. Babia football could do say no ho. Enipa ni bre e de ma coaches.
Nipa ni time ma coach kra.
Nipa ni bre e de ma coaches. Football used to be an industry. Na France no mu ache too. France ni bi jitum say omo club no dey omo wasika omo shasho omo niema ompa omo koma katakoto play bi omo pe as and when they want Madrid nomne Barca nom no sa no modwene Bayern no sa no modwene. Then you have clubs like Arsenal modwene say ye dey ye sheda ni we mu ntimi compete bebre sa but you timi afa ye dey bi wo form or back to the wo form kakra ne ye be grooming no no ba be superstar. It has always been the case. O check even how Arsenal nya Thierry Henry, Dennis Bergkamp, you would really believe say Arsenal way of seeing football no, it's quite different from how I am not buying Madrid, Barca, Liverpool, more Manchester United. So football,
yeah.
Na kaneno die. Ni esa so coaches bi say Marcelo Bielsa mo. Obusa na say oye dey coach ya. Unhunu die oye. But na chidi for the pro Marcelo Bielsa for no ka say oh, we a master tactician. Capo tactics na kanedi. That is in the other field, so about achieve be near trophy. No, we haven't seen that of Marcelo Bielsa yet. Pep Huna, yes, Massa. Diego Simeone Huna, yes, Massa. Lionel Scaloni, all the big South American coaches in Inano. I'm respected Marcelo Bielsa. Even in Europe, be respected because they believe, say, the Suno acquired to say, Professor Minta. And coach Otia Kentemo esuno.
Okay.
Adwene ni dodo na no omutirim. Ah we coach a wo kom ho. Akwaginim die. Marcelo Bielsa enu ti Pep hu na mo say go machi. Jet obusa trophy sa. Pep mo na kofa trophy ba. Marcelo Bielsa kofa bi ba. But then modern day football no Capo any bread ma those coaches no.
Time ni ho.
And enu ti na coach Otia Kentemo na we believe say they have nothing to offer no. But currently, so okay, so be football chidia. Now you coach ya. And so this show team say football no are results oriented. Results.
Movement na.
And then as to go, it's how catch them say Isak a flop e Liverpool no okay dey no na na yaw me yam hye me pa because imagine him say oh say Bobo Kofa na nche oba obepra so give some breath of time on recover from but they said no jai until so be ban ko ande wa flop football ni brema ni pa ni coach bio so o show Liverpool what's an slot mo person o so Madrid what's more fear kakra still around Abeloa despite where you Pep where you Jose no assign two coaches no yet we believe say not we Madrid fans no believe say Capo Abeloa in all this there is one particular manager bia wakwako tailor the mentality of a certain club sabe nye ho netete no enye ho no si na kai wonfiri ho ba bia but by virtue of his experience and knowledge in the game no whatimi akọ France on my first na omunum dia in terms of talking about policies na page him say oh let's bring star-studded side put them together and one on yawie but Enrique odu atade akoma telenia oja atade no a ode chalk na twetwe ma wie no ode apaso no ode sim
no twetwa
do all you know no timu hunu na dwene no but ne nsa no na kire de all you until so obenya botre no be design de all you na ma no until the oyena say so Enrique Kwai na was so Mbappe bu kuku fast for me na ko yo be Mbappe ni best player and we twe nim say na be fa but empiri for back in no yi Mbappe si nchen no success ne start say e ba no a Mbappe so ho kire no o di adne kokko ye no Mbappe no ho kire no ba bi owo after the season no nya numbers ne kakra bi no any little indiscipline bi am say it's na boss kan no it's na boss kan
indicated.
Now this guy, Mama Shadrack Lisby, the kind of job on a Louis Ocampo, aye Paris, no, Capo, aye, top football job. Now me share Madrid, as Sarah's Kakra Madrid project in home. Yaka central defense, Yaka midfield wasem. O check Basa, Yaka central defense, Yaka striker wasem. So 2 projects in NCA. And a slot as a coach, that one. So 3 teams we say, you know, Omo Ashe manager and Louis Enrique, no, more obey from behind. So for Paris to say, yeah, 12 months so the amount of Couple, and I extended contract, said, yeah, you fend it off. Omo Tata hono, not quite so I don't know, Couple. No, Louis Enrique Manako Sabri. Man City for not starting soon. So Pep and Quayo, but Encheno or Qua, when the and I don't think I'm be.
Oh yeah.
Pepoko.
But
why have they started thinking about the replacement?
A project.
A German over in a soon.
Yeah. Wontumi fa ordinary person be am here.
And select few and to get the best and say selection as in 10.
Some years search.
Ibrahim Bayo 18 years. Quentin Njatu 18 years. Dro Fernandez 18 years. Warren Zara Emery 19. Senima Julu 19. Desiree Doué 20, Jean Neves 21, Lucas Beraldo, centre back 22, Bradley Bacola 23, Iya Zabani 23, Lucas Chevalier 24, William Pacho 24, and also a centre back. Gonzalo Ramos 24, Lee Can-in 24, Kvicha Varashelia 24, Vitinha 25. PSG will average age of 24 years per the transfer market.
Yeah.
The first quarter of 2026, PSG squad no, our average age of 24 years. They are the Champions League defending champions. Afia Ebui.
Wow.
Still, age you know, just 24 averagely. Now, breaking it department by department by department. Omo many fika krapa no. Naturally, a department a boom. We hear say over company for a centre back position, Marquinhos and a Pacho. No, I mean, Couple. Look at the squad on your screen. We are talking about PSG squad. Now, with a sharp contrast to Thiago Motta bra, Ibrahimovic bra, all those big boys, you know, Thiago Silva bra,
yeah,
Cavani bra. So not quite so I don't know. Say PSG for no better try say, on be fending off the pressure no, and then men can say Hawks. Now a person look at the squad. Now. Sir Shadrack Benya Champions League na Chelsea G no on for Chelsea squad no ton chen akapo na menwie Paris Saint-Germain story we say because one of the stories are the other keka kono Enrique this season or next season which was the Champions League in for said the Messi man authority team no we play a crown a couple we so be elite and then crown so no desire do no ba kola swinti pe we try na ojina we ni je ba ko do ni je nachi Kvara say me so hoti eye me hene we try na Dembele I ready jina ho they have quality play and Rizal is another top boy Majulu Ibrahim Baye where Chelsea squad no the Champions League no me pedo me sorry SCN Lampard mo de na me pe no
okay
so Lampard mo squad no de match de je no amfa no to ama me no fa PSG squad na o yes SCN no fa ma
okay
you understand the crystal clear point I make am
be a free ban
PSG squad ni gina ye pa and they don't lack anything but be a make creative window kakra dia to kakra bi dia to e goalkeeping department no Safanov no a deputy the Chevalier performance and now no deputy na ba be show if he can work say the Oblak about two Moya okay Moya na let's come at the number 1 no
yeah
and o pry o buy no Oblak agi go post numbers o amane kwa bio Capo TV so squad we na Champions League no o we do say the Chelsea to a project no so in how many seasons and o car club no they were a squad full of me use veterans and as legends when I say so benjo esi hono na Mikel and Mata no
okay
esi o benjo ojiwe no call no etu celebration na esi no boy no wan start na asa we dwa kakra celebration ni na no on feel part of the celebration no
one part of the
Bosingwa Joba but I'm trying no say 34 jesi no on any akra no was our squad we say mu and I was starting because someone probably be protect Ashley Cole or left back and on the better try be to him this squad they were grown up DJ Drogba David Luiz Cahill Sheikh Bosingwa Ashley Cole all of them so what to PSG no dia let's just say PSG no baby papa couple now to say the make you know this season look at these boys look at them we know we see yeah Ojo trophy captain where McQueen say McQueen so na senior member of the squad what no call Mikel mo ne matamo de no on e young ho
yeah
Saviti McQueen 26 28 no the jira ha say no what no call we more on e young so PSG are so primed to go for maybe this season and the next season on behalf manful away from that story Michael Olise's story no I story I'm demo boy ne pa Olise say no Palace and Chebia no Crystal Palace I mean the shot no so apparent because it's shorter and the number of circumstance o sure bit say Eden Hazard o free ne club of Lens and I say Lille about Chelsea no it was from Lille Chelsea Madrid but what is steps I say Lille Chelsea and then Madrid but I surely said yeah from Palace straight to Bayern when you know Fifi and Odru Bayern yes or started or both free bench about he brought a very different profile couple a very different profile no they are come Bayern for and can you know not Bayern use traditional wingers omo fa ball na o ye dey fullback o be ma ho akiro bi kase mu omo filiba we no type of wings na obo no o ya dey be a fair say o manipulate both the ball and the opponent na some manipulation no a few wingers few players in anymore I mean in the modern day of the current nature of football how many players any team manipulate the ball as a manipulating opponent because of manipulation so the nine F ball no the nani so foul opponent
okay
yeah so you adwuma mienu ball that na say but yeah show won't be so trusting naturally you want to watch him now watch the direction but then on only time for the ball so you watch attention ball so attention so they watch you and smile
two things at the same time
that's Ronaldinho na this side and buy Ronaldinho never watched the ball the biggest manipulator in football asan say if he say me di ball chi Gaucho you can so bad manipulative assault ya say the what ade no the what dwene no opesa wo ye no and no all design means be ama wa ye no so Gaucho body faint, you know, later Messi be fire. What's a Messi be fire body faint to be? But not a Falco, not in a Bettino, a call right, left, Obakoha now, Obakoha. That same body faint, you know, Ronaldo Firmino, at in a 9A. And some of them show this and also, so they know the only no.
Okay.
Now, this only say guy no, or manipulatable no, shall they be or uncle be a far born like a crabby mammy. Capo so in ball carrying, you can't say ball carrying now. Few players to be manipulatable, member players me and Sape, member la me yama, member Michael Olise, Yasha for the or met me up one be, never did Ryan Shaky a become, but Ryan Shaky no on Caribono. That is the differences between or no and a Lamine. Lamine a Caribou, Olise a Caribou, but Ryan Shaky on Caribou. Yasha ball carrying. In soccer, ball carrying is the technical act of a player moving ball forward in possession, typically keeping the ball close to their feet with longer driving touches to bypass defenders, to break defensive lines, disrupt parity defenses, low blocks, and initiate counter-attacks, making it a key attribute for midfielders and forward-thinking defenders. Ball carrying is picking the ball and cutting across a 30-meter distance. So what check it only Senegia or for one will be a mirror with the trouble be allowed when a cop office on more. That is 30 meters. But Ryan Shakidiano or to say St. Maximin Biano England on Caribono. Oh yes, I know Gina. It's no one who says it. But Lamy carries the ball because ball carrying technically a defining say to pick the ball across 30-meter distance or more. Was breaking the lines of defense. Only say yes, Adiano. Lamy yes, Adiano. These three players, I'm going to manipulate ball manipulation, a free game. Omenya Bale, Botum, Ramenko, Bakola, Ousmane Dembele, Mbappe, all of them, even with Vinicius, suspense is in a tight fire. Yeah, no person real dive in this animation. But you look at players like Olise, set the ball and stick it to the boot, and yes, that was a close control. Yeah. And at this point of the conversation, Capo, just a clean tackle. Obopian, not the bounce, or the bounce, no show any more three. And oh, the air one of those players in honor. Naturally, boomfu. Oh, shay. Maybe Lamini Akranity and now who's saying, but I'm not going to cry ATM game, man, who's so dry. Olise, Gaucho, what foul no. When you saw us there and a shower before. Into a foul no cry now or also no was asked to show him not all three. And the Martinez in a few was a buying Madrid, Barca, and a Liverpool, Asheno. Capo mechanical creation, Barca Diano, a game strategy. Barca Diano, a game strategy. Boy, ne caso say, Emma who say Madrid, Barca, more recognize me. It's now a friend agent and any papa, whoever. No one be born come Bobo Basadin. But the uncle Basa for the team say genuinely. So the fact that to consider Basania disruption, two, a man of soft move to Real Madrid. Now Madrid can't any suitors there. It could be a case easy Madrid for and one move to decide. But Basa for about to delay and distract the boy.
My competition
you must have technical questions we. Basa or Femi Lopez. No, my start is Basa Nisika. Anna. Basa Nisika says talking about the value say no. Basa Nisika says the position also no. I want a Femi no. I want a Dani Omo. What in the bench here? Lamy Yamada and Chen. Until the man started on. So on the contract Lamy or on the contract pushing Lamy. I could tell her. Not Femi no money. Oh, no be a Nisika. Or do I be no Akubenjana? It doesn't make sense. Na ese Basa ekofa Adagula Madrid dimrika kofa no no sani manu wo Master Antonio so Basa for no ko no ba e wo ho pa e wo ho so maybe Basa de meyi na free for strategic means meyi Basa de free but Liverpool de no ma on fi omo on hwe so mo buy no mo on fi Liverpool for no Liverpool for the one person mo yem na mo yem they don't have stability right now
so no ekobo amu de aba. Oh, no, calling coach the stability. The stability is the technical team, not on the field stability. Okay. The technical team is very unstable. And it's not on midfield. Yeah. It is like Tomu and it's not to call. And a new coach comes in. And also they pay for the project, no.
That's the point. Dizabi and Commander Catcher was saying, I say Kudus.
I said the BBR, the plans in
it is Obe fano no kwana yachi you coach ready no ready. But look, Bayern they have a good structure. They have stability. He said yeah, or your fish out there so more semi and you can so much pressure be a fano. Look, ma or Hanan crash. So what could be pa at this point? Capo. If you are advancing the second Madrid. Madrid Hona right hormone at the hole. Mastantuono and a Rodrigo, Umina, a vacant.
Yeah.
We lose the call more, which I confess our position. But no crano, a face says I saw shed the Madrid, but decided about Abeloa. Nobody's idea. Or they decided. Capo. Discuss what stories in my move on, I'm a brother. Obama Kakraka one. Me share games, you know, me time. Okay, so. And Madrid about draw pace on vital points.
Yeah.
Na Barca no na pressure no as I more intense and more attention so as I call Europe no so because right now no if you know a free on sa I mean steadily if you free below answer Barca na it places more pressure on the Champions League. And the Champions League is all fear no na what share. And now my whole point and I say Abelo be Germany no. Couple of started what system, what strategy? Is it going to be attacking strategy against who buying our alliance right now, or defensive strategy? So, I believe dear the coaching journey on call be a couple, baby Odrino, a very tough the Mabelua, very tough the Mabelua. He has to get results or Champions League. And you know, draw against Girona. Now, or go no dia on Famra. Now, make a go no some kakre. Okay. Madrid any 6. Ma can't. Madrid any 6. Can't. Madrid any 6. Come on, Wenger ko block ball no ko ban hamu. Na Thomas Lema ball no. And of Avedi say. Only say failed no so no. So coach craft fair player. No, you say chilewa. The camera no me check camera no. She say you serious.
Yeah. You know. Yeah.
So at ball na who's a Rudiger ha eno na on fa ball on starting na nche ba bia Thomas Lema move you know oba na switch hwe onum ha before na oba switch don pause ma on Thomas Lema na giant nim ha yi Capo the man mi sua de ba ko be free Thomas Lema ho nra ne say but the ball no switch free Lema chi oba bia referee free ba no ba bia free ba no Jude the free oba no I don't switch ball no free by sa time na Lema o move you no jenfa ko say de on ka game no okay na me hwe ball life I'm also no Jafako. Not on an amon so call Yahoo pa and Yakabeme de pa. But Bonnie, oh, well, Bonnie can timid in the Sana, also no general. Bonnie can timid in the Sana, no Dominica. Oh, Dominica, because no person no call with somebody all tracking. I had a no general, my bill general. To Bonnie can Sana or accelerate into that space in Okojibono. Now, Shakamavenga or Arkinum, Kamavenga and a general Arkinum no will be a honey Yakobo. Look at how he deals with the ball. It's not Valverde him say, come Venga to be serious and I bought a Valverde no I can you know. A combats a baby be able to commit something. And if I very Judas a baby. Watch Kamavinga. It was all Jude with him. Yeah. Jude with him or share Militao, Name Borrow together, the name Militao and American. Militao so like Kamavinga so cheap. Watch the two players, both Jude and the Militao. A more reaction after say. Come Venga back up page and Capo Bona Ocean, a go on econo. Look at the block. Where in the mom of Casimiro no? Because Casimiro Sabino, no, I didn't yellow card, I'm also that form. Who your horse ye? Uncle. Who your horse ye? No, my Jimmy yellow card, no, sorry, not in suffer through, no give that to us. Madrid, any 6. Madrid is 6. So, after you watch Militao and Jude and you feel say no this could have been much better situation from Kamavinga no was your frustration power Chelsea and then Man City game no Pep Guardiola idea opposite of Chelsea Arteta now Chelsea here a very great comeback as in the last 6 games one win pay or losing and Sandro 2 besides or beyond the field no besides those results or also issues or any players dealing with. But the critical point, and I say, no probable no, and then he might not have the best of shape because James or doubt Kakra. So James or doubt today, Enzo Mona James by Mayfield. Not James or doubt today. That is the game, no. Enzo a free move. James a free move. Yeah. Now the other partner, Caicedo, no. And then the ball right back. I want to Chelsea game in a year and that's not. Sorry, Yambocha. Partner to Caicedo and a replacement for James all right back. Nyambo china o hwe City game no a hwe saade no. So Chelsea to me hold Man City won fin ho. Line so doku ho no no. And look, my man a problem was no purpose now going with a 4-1-3-2 na okono. That diamond shape bia. Oh you know. He's going for the 4-2-3-1 or match Chelsea positionally across the entirety of the pitch.
Okay.
Into a call for 4-2-3-1 shape for shape. It will show the pivot na a Rodri and a Silva. It's about control. Bernardo Silva Rodri is about ball control. Doku, Shaki, and then Semenyo, it's about creativity and goal scoring. And Haaland, a box occupation. In the 4-2-3-1 in here. But I check Chelsea, then Augusto, and Doku, a Jumanian watching a brutal. Oh, shall I see Wontumi catch you? Andrew Santos, is so see from no track Bernardo Silva and a Ryan Shaki. 2 double number 10s who can also equally blend or convert into 8. Bernardo to me than a 10, to me than 8. As to the location of the ball. Ryan Shaki to me a drop it deep by 8. Or said to be called offensively 10. Yeah. So Omumi no bar. When about tracker Modern Chelsea, say Caicedo out of position. And nobody Andrew Santos. So when to me I'm an and down yami admocha. Medford and Augusto I want Man City and the decided game now. Capo. Men first scorer be to Jana say no more disappointed.
Scorer be am.
But the best for Chelsea will be a draw. Man City double chance. Win or draw for City.
Double chance Pep Guardiola. Pep. But you
a match pa.
My Chelsea name
yeah, maybe on a game you are given a chance to come back at any point.
Yeah.
As to which game I would be back in the day. It can be against a smaller opponent. It can also be against opponent or be any said a walker. No, I City 2 1 in City you can never tell when a team would come back. But we know me percent creative window kakra. Na me man draw fee.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I say I'm come is at home right now fee. Yen to aso ya me hwe enra game sa eno ba so na fee na match sa. Eno so e ba so na fee. Yeni enkom is say bibia bokọ de.
Na me adom Capo bibia.
Good. And I'm mad for the call home.
Yes.
Be expected to be winning but
of course. And also so my mom coach in a sports club. Also then we the football school in we no be no
was okay. And almost started.
Oh, almost started around 12 o'clock, 12:20.
Oh, okay. To be on Nimbo,
oh, there be also my registration in that. Once they we need 2 screens, so no more PK forms.
Also because people for that.
Yes, because they want to give attention. When you now bar and then the okay. So the football clinic no more man kola and they control. After we maybe every 3 months be no. Ombe try be. Edi man kola no. Oh, bano 7 years.
8 years 7.
Oh, from everyone says 7 to 11.
Okay.
Aha, kola ni beti mai bibia. Also that time I bet him actually I'm no money talent no ya kire wo mo.
Any true more na
omunyi kura mo se we ni ya kire ne ball no.
Onye ball no ni.
Obi se kono galaga se we se ya kire ne ball no.
Rudy Garnier so ye ni.
Obi se kire no.
Baza. Timo was a Musia Bono, yeah. Very good project.
So today, at least with my was when you have be how it works and see.
So the next time,
no, you do quickly and register.
Yeah, good.
You see, Capo, you drew the emotional and psychological aspect of the season. The emotional and psychological aspect of the season is say the obey beyond wakuma di actually. What the rain will be the day? Ashim because ahano. Any the season no
die hard
psychological nature said you be bia na wo so mo adwen ye dey e kod ye wo ye no so because untimi afford a blip.
Okay.
And when I'm Real Madrid game the and I think psychologically and emotionally league you know omo out. Nothing actually shows Real Madrid can push further forward and win the league. And the major concerns around the Ecosono, their resource after Mbappe got injured.
Yeah.
And their resource after say Mbappe
bye.
A creative and enough big room for every single person to discuss a DNA to Madrid. DNA Madrid. Mbappe ni Vinicius no muntimi mo together.
Problem here day.
Me Capo. Enye na nef dey di kan make us asem. Me say in the long term. In the long term, Real Madrid should be looking at selling one of them. In the long term. In the long term.
Okay.
In print there, ombetimi abo be 3 or 4 matches in the league ombetimi ahye nyina. But we full season and our games omumienu bobom. Any games omumienu embombom. Omumienu no untimi keep omo for more than 2 seasons. And 3 seasons. Untimi.
Wow.
Untimi.
Na Madrid for Zomo willing to lend
Madrid are Ebida. Zidane when he got to Gary Bill.
Yeah.
He knew say Untimi kipi Bill, Benzema, Ronaldo on the same pitch for more than 1 season and 2 seasons.
Okay.
Because we know over team any coach needs to please the two of them. If you want to please the two of them, there is a need for equality.
Yeah.
Ama mumi no so money here. Uyi ba ko afri mu a. Edin.
So ko yi wan.
Because no game no. Vinicius Junior ni Mbappe, na ni kwase ba ko wie game no.
There's a go yi ba ko free.
Eno game no, na ni kwase Mbappe ni Vinicius ba ko wie game no. E mienu ni nyina wie game no.
Ze wan na ko yi no.
Asem no.
One na go do be you be have free so no problem no.
Osaso a big game when we are doing Wednesday.
Yes, the problem.
So you don't want to get them angry.
Yeah. So they should play.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of blames on Camavinga.
Yeah.
Yes. Camavinga, what Abeka say Camavinga no ka how no be no ya adwin. The big elephant in the room yesterday is that womumienu na ni kwan say ba ko bo game ne yeday. Ewie. There was a pass from Vinicius Junior to Mbappe. Vini pressed a ball. No. Odema Mbappe no. Mbappe on the half 10 shoot. Mbappe is a ball skill. Penalty box na no. There were times Mbappe needed to press. Na on Anteba. There were times Mbappe needed to pass. No one can say a ball tum. There were times Vinicius Junior train 1. Second ball needs to be crossed. Aye, Vinicius best actually back was account.
Pre ball. Teamwork. Teamwork.
So both of them look like as a pack no mujina so no de mo pena.
Obia on freedom.
De mo pena mo ye.
Omi no Obia a leader. Obia
in that game, player. I felt like you see, this is where Carlo Ancelotti comes into the discussion. When Real Madrid won the Champions League, Druselu, there were times that game ni mu ye den a, o se da bi obi mu nko ase ma me fa Druselu mbebo 9 no. Ye obi o target man. Let's get him more crosses into the penalty box and utilize him. And na one game a edru maybe na 1-1 no. Na Girona very compact at their back line. Not giving enough spaces. 81. The idea over here M1 can see in that particular moment is combinations. Because Ubobiana untimi nyibi film the bia be shema mo watimi abobon dia too. So you need to go in for crosses and long range. It is a go na vava the share no. Baby ojina here. Baby o pija ball no. Baby o the ball to here. Then you look at the number of chances Real Madrid 9 in behind the penalty box. Camavinga Bobby to train. Vava dina Bobby maybe pay by. Gula ne Bobo bi anu atwene 9. Bellingham nya bi that position now. I'm talking about outside the box. The number of chances Real Madrid had to shoot. So if you are not doing that, that means there's more quality in terms of getting quality crosses into the box. You drop Vinicius or Mbappe. Okay, may you Vini a free Mbappe go left. Gonzalo Garcia. you needed a penalty box presence. Her boss na treat more penalty box in him. You need a penalty box presence. You need a penalty box presence. Alonso na emra draining tiase so na mankasa Alonso so no deserve say ebesake no. Na mama de ba kwa Alonso most of the time got it right. Is the ability to realize so omu a figure.
Yeah, on the decision on
always in the penalty box. Because if two when or the Gonzalo Garcia na ba be gina na e ho no.
O be change this here.
So anyone you see anytime this Jude Bellingham na e ba wo. Ono ne ball as an 8 or 10 no. This one ba penalty box him sabe.
Abraham more penalty box.
So against a low block, like what you Vini and we want to me for Vini, you know, for Mbappe, you know, for Gonzalo Garcia and Sam account. Abraham both of them, you know, Obia misplaced passes, Obia set chances. You back free my back on
no be me compliments, no.
But you know, he needs to please. I'm not a bello post match. Real Madrid supporters need to be crab. Sa affair debut leaking na doso. As a debut out of free players no sa. Obi an ka say Madrid ni kwa so ma Managerial. What I say what free omo do.
Boys no.
Like he has come so down to. I'm not saying Real Madrid team you need not to pamper the players. I've said Real Madrid he had the balance of coaching and man management. Players need be na here crawl to get the best out of them. But as wa yam na broso. So what I say? Yeah. As wa yam na ye dey.
Abroso.
As a broso. As a wo play bro training tiase so. Too much of everything is bad.
Na say Alonso so na yes so no so ya arrogant.
Asema me canon dia me say you need to find the right balance between man management and coaching. Alonso found only coaching us. Now they obey more than the man management.
Okay.
What am I say? Yeah. Get here make us find the balance in here. Say Carlo Ancelotti na dey be honest and Zidane me dey on example. She how we coach Real Madrid. Tactics kakra, man management kakra. The man management sometimes they'll have to go hard.
Yeah.
What here Vinicius Junior? Ancelotti to me can do a press conference. But he will find a way to bring you back closer to the team again and let you play. Sometimes these players need a push in the media.
Yeah.
Sometimes they need a push in our dressing room. It's not all the time in the media you need to protect them. That is why they are set there. The great coaches are we are sitting and knows when and how to speak in the media.
Yeah.
So I pick Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola be catch we are seeing as Matheus Nunes on your player technically warding. Or the niveau 2 when Matheus Nunes will start and on start. Huh?
Yeah.
Do you know some of Jose Mourinho Kafa players?
Yeah.
But they will come and kill themselves at the end of the day. Carlo Ancelotti have said things about Vinicius Junior in the public before.
Until you say,
what could be a fan of public?
Yeah, for sure.
So I said, I've never seen a certain Real Madrid fan base angry post match. You know what, though?
The coach didn't even step on the ball.
Baby, also as a coach, they are tough. As we all know, this is the problem.
But
as a what tough do.
Yeah. But you are the man to do it.
That's what I say.
The situation now, so Madrid for our danger zone.
You let them understand the realities.
Rescue them.
You see, they are realities. They are realities on grounds. And I think the Champions League is much more important to him than the league. Because Wednesday big game, he needs a turnaround. Yeah. He needs, he have Vini Mbappe Muse. They will deliver at the end of the day. What am I saying? So no confusion, which I will agree with him. But in the long term, if he believes he can do this job, he needs to stamp his authority. Sometimes in the press conference and be blunt. What I say?
Yeah.
Sometimes also a blunt. It's not all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes read the room. Over guys read the room. He'll be behind also. But I think Barcelona are running away with the league title. And let's say has a flick bit me at home resty players. So Barcelona about draw crown. I don't think it will affect them so much.
And on board draw crowds, we know is 9 points
because they need to balance their squad.
So draw 7 points.
Draw 7 points.
Yeah.
What did they mention? Because there's Chesney. What did they mention? Garcia betimi abo kakra de amon wana meboa.
Sure.
Ronnie Baji.
Betimi
abo in the absence of Lamine Yamal, just to rest him properly for that Atletico Madrid return leg.
Yeah.
What am I say? Gavi Aba. You could give Gavi a start.
Sure.
On a Frankie Dion because Frankie Dion also free India Aba.
Yeah.
Pedri Puli out due to hamstring.
Yeah.
Pedri betimi relax. Kaka Ferran Torres could start this game.
Let's start it.
But the free bench in the body other time Alambua.
Yeah.
But they could be playing Abra Kunde so I feel no Aba fresh. Then no ma Cancelo. I relax Kaka. So Barcelona can do proper rotation because pressure shall on your day. So going into the only thing they will need to protect. Yes, they have a proper home record to see out this season. The number of home games on Mabo no machine na among draw back crowd fear. But I don't think this really changes anything about them. Because if you are in a comfortable lead, league now you season no lose home matches one, no league now. I don't think your supporters are going to be so much angry with you say. So when Barcelona a breathing space, I think they will go toe to toe with Espanyol.
For sure.
Yes. But many surprise Espanyol go to Barcelona. Enyama. Tibia Barca beat my 1-1. Beat my 2-1. What to them? Barcelona will find a way. They will just find a way. At the end of the day, it won't be. When you say about the rosy Barcelona performances you see, there will be rotations. I'm sure there will be rotations.
The real job is there.
The real job, no. So Mekosivitas, Napakoye Jumano. And I'm sure attention Ebeko. And I think Real Madrid after yesterday, almost attention in Abeko Germany. But Yamia Duma Monday or Tuesday, now be discussing the reason why Real Madrid, whenever they are quiet in return legs and bad results like this happens, you shouldn't write them off. Especially in the Champions League.
Okay.
Wow, because I buy me your from be and me knew what you that, me knew that, we are right. O cano crepa, o cano cre, o cano crew, pa, o cano crepa. But another part of me believe that whenever Real Madrid are also quiet and having a bad run of form, no be shawa, at also 3, or lose 3. The last time ABC was 2019. Barcelona share Real Madrid back to back. And I asked Amsterdam Kosher Real Madrid. This time they have an opportunity to regain something else. And they are very quiet that will come in. So Tuesday will come and discuss that game. But this weekend, I think Barcelona will be very comfortable in where they find themselves. Bayern Munich this weekend will be relaxing a bit because almost league, you know. Capo. Maybe be very careful about the Bayern Munich St. Pauli game.
And yeah, easy home.
Maybe St. Pauli, but be very careful. Because Bayern Munich so attention in also champion teams are more the opportunity to win the treble this season. Bayern Munich.
Bayern count. But I was home for Niagara.
League no be.
Yeah, I said by still they will go all out.
Now some all out now. More bench no cry all out.
Of course, yeah. Bayern bench it is will be full team or starting level.
More bench it is because Gores Kamunia had now.
Of course, yeah.
Our bench the club was all out. Now Musiala free bench the buy. It is a Musiala started bad.
David.
Oh boy, you come in now.
And easy champion the course. So we can wait there go game. I'm one more crowd.
Oh boy, you come in now. So I think they also try to go Aito so Abakra.
Yeah.
So Kim Min-jae.
Yeah.
Let's not forget. I'm sure they have
a squad.
Afonso Davies now no bench.
See how to manage this
so
team.
They also manage almost squad against a Poli.
Yeah.
But just be careful because it's an away game for Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
Dortmund will fear the Leverkusen. Dortmund might have a chance to do something. So I'll go for Dortmund 1-up. Make for RB Leipzig 1-up in that particular game. Then away from the Bundesliga and the La Liga. Be very careful to about Atletico Madrid. But away to Sevilla. They will also love to balance their squad.
Yeah, of course.
Daniel Monsanano. Because Robert is points gap in the Musokakra. Omono 57 points. Robert is 45. Robert is back away to Osasuna. Difficult game. Away fixture against Osasuna. And I heard the points gap between Omo and Atletico Madrid now. Because 57-45. Gab Nimuwa for Atletico Madrid to even risk it and lose. And prepare better for Barcelona in the return encounter against them in the Champions League. It is Sevilla so any relegation zone no Capo 2 or 3 points. Sevilla can't afford to go down. It is a game with Mama Sevilla handicap 2 goals and Sevilla over 0.5.
Okay.
Because Atletico Madrid crowd wouldn't be putting in much effort against Omo. But focus maybe a discussion within the next few minutes and some of the the English Premier League.
Okay.
And the reason why I make catch say you do the psychological and emotional aspect of the season. In Tenya no one wants to Mikel Arteta tobacco bought a giant screen.
Yes.
No be an AI song or AI video just to get into the players to be committed and focused and emotionally attached to the Arsenal. At the end of November press conference, I say, gather yourself, come early, bring your lunch, bring your breakfast, bring your dinner. Because season baby you need that emotional attachment to the away. You need to play on the emotions of your fans. What do they want? Can we get across the line? Because Arsenal supporters are emotionally fragile. A lot of Arsenal supporters are emotionally fragile. The other makers say be emotionally fragile and say, "Do not need GDS say, I didn't crebe." Because in Pempi na the Drew say na bibia be bom na nyoma nyina ayede. I say.
Plans na shiegu.
So he needs all of those fans to be emotionally attached and aligned to the vision of players nene omu coaches no. And whenever it is that way, Capo, energy no mumi omu nyina de ko pitches no. Equal. The expectation of winning at the park so a day.
Equal.
Oman yan is an as a book game never say at 12:30. You about first 45 minutes you goalless. If they are not emotionally attached to the team, Omesha says, DAC Bimna.
Yes, ABC.
But if they are emotionally attached to the team, they will do well to support the team till the 90th minute. Say go back to crown a betoneta. They will be there. And I didn't Mikel Arteta back the press conference in the see one. I don't see anything wrong with it. Because season they need every single person on their team and fans to be emotionally and psychologically invested. That is the only way Arsenal a bit media league. I can't say much is spoke up.
Yeah.
They need every single one of them. The psychological aspect. Arsenal wins today. And they'll be very comfortable. 12 points.
Okay.
So 12 points what to work.
Yeah.
Who nane Chelsea wo match. Who nane Crystal wo match ana meboa.
Yeah.
Inti da SUC.
SUC where they be di.
Inti me wa me dey awie.
So the game the importance or we need a very important.
Very important.
Wow. Could give pressure to Manchester
City.
Yeah.
We don't want to watch Chelsea ground the next game on no Arsenal.
Yeah. Also play league.
They won't play the outstanding match before meeting Arsenal. Asem no. Tibejina 9 and 2 ba ko itiad no de 12 no ka beba 9 ah. Who ko itiad na 9. Itu ko no betimi akommie makasa me kra ko pe 1 point.
Yeah.
How dem ko pe 1 point. So ko pe 1 point na 9 ah.
Yeah.
It won an outstanding match na osu kuta 6 na de wi.
Yakwenim
no
adi. Arsenal
So I understand maybe Mikel Arteta gina ne de tia match we ya early kick off we no hu hia no.
Run the boys in adwene mu pa.
Arsenal draws or lose today.
I say no ma.
City ni Chelsea ni just City
be Chelsea be.
Aye.
Pep, the Arsenal drop it 3 points in there. It will be a huge advantage for City and commercial Chelsea more.
But I think Arsenal will find a way to win today's game.
Yeah.
That is what they've been doing in recent games. Don't expect a beautiful Arsenal football today. Over expecting your baby. I think they will try and get things over the line.
Okay.
Most of them can have it in about 10. There's still Victor Gyökeres.
Yeah.
Madueke.
Yeah.
Trossard Munginebo game libine. Declare in a captain team in there. 12 game. But I think Arsenal will find a way to win this game. And they'll be reflecting whatever that will happen on Sunday between Chelsea
and City
and Manchester City. Now Manchester United they make come as a man ya Capo. Man they make too much mapa. Team back come a pre-season 1 month.
So we come watch it. Now more pre-season.
Oh pre-season 1 month. Oh pre-season 1 month. Oh pre-season 1 month.
Pre-season you come August we must start.
We must start pre-season. Sherryland team be create. But Liverpool be playing against Fulham. They also be torn between two things.
Yeah.
You see, kwanya omo be fa so a Capo. Ombakobo Paris Saint-Germain in the return league and do well in the Champions League, or they will play in the league and find a way to qualify for the Champions League.
Yeah.
Because this weekend there's also another crucial game between Aston Villa and Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
Aston Villa travel. Nottingham Forest were a crucial Europa League game both here Porto Ofie. Almost points gap between Omo. And you see Tottenham Hotspur near how many points? 1 or 2 points and I don't mean them. Now Spurs will be traveling to Sunderland. Crucial game, first game for Roberto Di Zerbi. And then West Ham win the Tottenham Hotspur to relegation zone him straight. So West Ham, Eden once years say, but Nottingham Forest, Tottenham Hotspur, Aston Villa, all of them will need to find a way to survive this weekend. It's Liverpool will need to get very good results to position themselves in the way Champions League in some qualify will come to my day. I qualify. They will need a Champions League next season because you can't go into the market, invest £450 million.
You want to qualify.
Dear Nadeko convention on Macano.
They are not qualified. They will do them.
Fulham so hard dream pa. Fulham hard dream pa.
For more qualification, idiot.
I'll go both teams to score in that game.
Fulham Liverpool. No. But they can't afford to lose this.
Nottingham Forest better take 1 point to the Aston Villa.
Okay.
Because they will need to survive. What did they mention? They will need to survive. They will need to survive. Aston Villa will not end so concerned in our Europa League because one of the champion atta. Sevilla, Villarreal. That trophy in there.
The Villa for so they are in.
But I'm scared for Tottenham Hotspur. Oko Sunderland.
What that relegation.
Mohamed Kudus so akwa kupram out
say every day adwuma de waje no ho.
Adwuma na din.
Survivor part.
I hurt me say Kudus situation akwa kobasa. Na akoda no you be fear ba be di unkomo. But I think in a nutshell Tottenham Hotspur should find a way and survive with the amount of money
spend it.
But almost stadium they could develop championship and I think the whole championship and be the best stadium.
I'm telling you.
Because baby omuni be no.
You see Glazer for no say so omuko champions on be tomo omako to stadium no.
The level of investment the level of investment Spurs in that regard no.
Tottenham pa ebe hard you.
But I think they will get a results against Sunderland this weekend.
Roberto Di Zerbi.
Yes, they'll get a results against Sunderland this weekend.
Wow, Matimeda say, Yamre fi na yemedi nkomo. And so there, na Black Stars coaching no, omugusu omuye search. Na me say akwa technical advisor omu Wednesday. Renfred Shafa on. One no so to other time we apply be later and omo de buy some technical advisor. Until we're capable of being a head coach and I'm a boy. And Jesus so you mean I know do Benjamin Asari when you in scouts telling me wash doma wa call wa banishes your league sentence in
I know the Jaika.
Oh, some of them so for knowing the players
knowing what players now knowing the players I want to be for my Juma was knowing the players
we all
you know them you know about time say about a bit my way but a Jumana about a bit my end wouldn't prefer to say metimaye but what about say me go see Mr. D what study do baby I was say about a Jumana man
na so
a study
professor for obi amfa Juma man so
or a technical director one recommended Benjamin Asari can say Benjamin one recommended no coach bi betena coach say mo form 18 for mo form ba ko betena ba ya supposed to do ma
you
was what tre egosi
say me recommend ba coach na amfa the final decision dey say coach
the final decision bi an coach we yempani for no me hu say league na e bo na total league enye yempani for no omu ho no ubisa paniri bi onim say
me so me case
na wo kan dey so far wo die ntimi fa duma no ma no because so technical director na dwuma de ama na wasan ho contract no technical director
ntimi coach team
onkaso ntimi coach team obetima coach team
me say head coach omo apply to other time or the let them or by
no so atrobi
nti eno no omo ko yi mu no omo fa no so omo technical nti say otoni wa na mo pro bi onim team mo fa ma na
adwuma no onim ye obetima ye nanso
ana me problem am mo pe ko is mo so mo
pe coach sa coach na oba no papa na say no technical
because people players am no ene fa no on fa ko
adwuma no because on two players are eba Black Stars na oni
mu dada
was stadium
the woman head in fanko dan say ye ko coach aba abai was it we for shafa
mo Chrisuti ndie ntumfu
you see
Hilton no one head you Oto ko na mo de wan ba e
ono na de ba
ankosi
ya pam technical Oto ko de no gba won timi nya de Oto ko de
technical de na wonu kro wasi egu no
yenko
I am in tine be fiase o
my story na
check Capo asem ya wo kai wo enke you good idea pow
say we dey enka problem
here a true pass
pa on e gina chiri
true pass
we go say no pressure ho afeni e ko coach
yemfa adwuma ya ye any example when Fancy is not there you still first senka ebia yantete ya nyo bia mana ntinema entinka Fancy no asabio Fancy no anka
be
yes
and I feel ko bi efrechiri
ama afero ko bi efrechiri onu bi no he no de na ba
on za dai prekese
I something wenim no look at Mansa akade ko work up Shamansa akade ko work up if say omani is serious enye sikadie
and on beso obi ba ko fo bi aba na
first tentene was ko fo bi ba
minister
this man has been here for long.
Me say when you hwe kra no na sorry what Black Stars
okay said this guy can be number one and I'm power by for
you adwuma ya ma no na nka wo local players in bia
because ono Tikroma onyakonya hwe
you consider no na munya letter interview no na mu
what is interview na me say makacho say agent agency coach ye pen nyina no obi botom ntia obi botom
obi na agency
offer na katremanzo coach na obeba no onim yetari nim ene ye one number 2 players no afa no obeko obi ho now look at your players o mapra etubo person mo che say na so ma tete de na bia o
say ombe
anya the player na be so
ko size no be free we won't have enough time to scout
yes
into more every no na mo be say
we
team ni fa no any
you see anything that be ameka say ya ye Kroma
no Ukraine
ye de anim say ye passport no say betu kwan ya ne de beko
no Ukraine
ye nka say pe world cup bi akọ
truth no enia
no kura no ne nka
kamun kaza mo pe ko
ania so hwa ye see afiwem je on sentwofo bebrebe on no matanyo no
no kura no mtimi nka
o matanyo man because of world cup akọ o pe Freddy Matisi bi akọ but tani na no ontimi nka because no kura kan de onu so obi o pe adwuma so afa
ore enko
o pe adwuma afa nti onu so nka
tujaka kre
won kan no kura no
what tujaka
say ko fo bi o ma hu pe adwuma
o they can't say that but here they ever can
the because you have no
say your per moment there and
yes
for Shafan wa hwe well on signature nim to ado minim player mebo ni di say or the buy or
Shafan nim no
better than the Shafan di mautu Benjamin Asare a ono bo qualify the ko world cup ni pe goalkeeper ni enya bi
ye chiri ya na
yenko benefoti
awrade nyankopon Ghana
so mbe fade ya yo
yensa afisam na se emfanfi honorable Nilante Van der Poel na kachina ni nkomo kakra na Nilante Van der Poel and the SMP edaba betudwa na ye players a ye show mo ye sensense a ye domba ko cup no pani chema edin ketia ye better than your strikers a ye so far nempo ni age ni kura no esa ye eso etino na Colmos no do there osina ability ni nko enough enu nti oni de obakese ankabe anka emfa san kwa dan emu enso entimi nka squad no no na yɛmfa nkɔkɔ piem ɛnso ɛtumi World Cup ni Lante Van der Poel ɛkasai yɛntie no.
Though he's young, Callum Hudson-Odoi, his ability alone is enough. Somebody who has been tearing players of Liverpool, Chelsea, Manchester United, Manchester City apart, and we have him available, and we say because we once invited him, he refused, and so what? Do you know how many times Congo Republic have invited Alex Tanzebe? He did it because at that time he was the captain of the English under-20 team. Today, he's playing for them. He scored the winning goal against Jamaica to qualify them for the World Cup. You understand? Wan-Bissaka, do you know the number of times Congo have called him and he refused? But today he's there. You understand? So we should not be too fussy about certain things. It's about Ghana. Anybody who has Ghanaian blood running through him should be given the opportunity to get into this team so that we can have a good team for the World Cup.
Did Nilante Van der Poel and the Sansami and so Etimedia Abonte and Wachi. Now, Unim Sauko Copiema, Edaya, Tower agencies, Nibi at the Abako PM and Swetu Amanone, Wabonas Yako Cup Enra, Woman official launch and Swetu Club Punimantem Emma, Honorable Sports Minister, Honorable Kofi Idi Adams, and so Etimiko PM Ewasie. Now, Enumono, Anna Papana say, or Kadia Chegan and Nibia say, Shayan 140 Kama Connection, my dear. Udu si kama konese ma ebetime buakam de efe no enem na se ministry na sanction travel agency o ma sanction na also de usika enso etimi edemamo sports minister
o say
mfa usika nkoma connection ma
ba I say agency ne de so o mayehu a
ai omo agency no
o bomudi ana
ai but minute mo na makanisa na makanisa
anti uti amemfo sika
enkoma connection ma
ya na de minister
aka tie no se do sika ne nsem.
Okay,
don't go giving money to any connection man who will say that, oh, I know the sports minister, I know the chief director, I know the foreign affairs minister, oh, I know the deputy finance minister who is the chair of fundraising committee, or I know this person. Just look for the travel and tour companies, and one of them that I will recommend to you is the Soul Travel and Tour Company. Look for them and then make sure that they arrange your.
Man for basic, man also for sika kama connection.
Man for sika kama connection man.
Obi say
genuine. Na koho.
Enti na koho.
No. Man for fichire bia.
Mfa fichire
ni oba no abeto aso ai.
Oba no abekan no. Na oba na abekan no watwe ayi ato na Monday ayi ato. Na ye guso ye di nkomo e national team no akache no national under 17 so eguso e boabo wonim say nyame aya doma aya desema ko kopie Morocco anam nso ye me junior ye ko Morocco Africa NSA Youth Championship na nso ekoso anam nso eti NSA Africa Cup of Nations U17 dia no anso eti obas na Kaku Adjiman assistant coach nso etimi edema national under 17 wono and assistant coach edema Dr. Prosper Nete Ogom na opanye di komo no say adia do the players now and also me training hard no show say after U17 on betima step it up and so etimo U20 no na be also etimo kama enya fe no be matrama kwe enya dia debia enso to coach Nana Kaku Adjiman ekasai.
Look, the fact is this: it's a new level, a new devil. You know what I mean? You play for the U17, you play amazingly well. After that, here in Ghana, the next level is U20. It's a tryout. If you go there, you cannot use the same temperament to go and play the U20. It's a different animal, it's a different level. So you, the player, would have to lift yourself up to be able to meet the demands of the U20. So sometimes we say that, oh, you know, we didn't keep them together. We cannot keep them together. Some of them can go into U20. Others will have to go back into their clubs and play and be able to be seen again. You cannot take the whole team to the U20 because the U20 also have a team that they're also playing with. So once you're done with 17, you need to know that I'm going to a different level. strength-wise, physically, tactically, technically, psychologically, you need to be there to play with the U20. It's like moving from the U20 to a U23 or the Black Stars. Psychologically, you need to.
Assistant coach Adama National Under 17. What is answer no? And also enough of national issues here. And so to a Ghanaian Premier League in Komakakra. And Friday special game back to Toja, Biana Stars, Anthony Gold Stars, Adibaso, and Bias Etuka, Biana FC, and almost Etimichi Gold Stars, Etro Mecani, we won't answer Antimante, Nasodak Elma Highlight TV and Sweat Masha, and yet is a cry, a branch and the other Benjamin Sivano, one on any first goal, and so Adama, Nessa Ghost and Opposite Biana Stars Timno, and some po and a Dessa Razak Semu, and so Abeteka, and some po Akran and 90+9, a penalty, and a Dessa Clubber, your friend of Biana Stars, a branch of Fanny Mano Mafo, and some other two Atama Bias, Etuka comment way, a highlight TV and a Sabak so project, and a so sweet Moshe, Amanto Chana and Sweat Wakama. Now, Sadak Mame, Nessa, penalty incident no na yeni komo kakra we e first goal a branch offensive no enso e to atem and what match no mama penalty incident no pick no ha decision no so etimi cause so and referee fan Salam Yaw bless enso etimi penalty no na Ghana for nya se timu hwa de ne ye Ghana ni bia television ni hwa ne ye ha penalty incident ni ye enti we anya je penalty editi a eye Gold Stars wa me nka bibia wa wo hwe no unim say penalty a unim enya penalty a unim enti anu nie ena da so ntika
no ane twa no enti players ni dia na penalty ko tia
penalty no wo no awudi no ha awuni nie awuni ane twa awuni
no fa na hem
ha awu se no mu nyina kwa akopre ball no enti awuni ni di kan to ne nan no ha se okona tibie ma wo bo nsa ha eni o ha but according to Salam Yaw bless no Kevin upon according to referee no Kevin upon echa awuni what I say according to referee no ucha no ena wa oje penalty the penalty ni tima mo hwa television wo be hu se penalty incident na so timi ene da so a wo so tima hwa na ye gu so a ye ka sa branch imano man for a convert here e ma bibia so etimi ko come don some amiatie for after the game ye wu se Shoba Aristika and so na Smith and so din komo after the game at two coaches no and so edidi domo komo church tate say obi e ka bi kire me yanko bia etu wo come way e sa tema game na so timi ba na wie ye ana two coaches no so etimi jawa wo mo anso etimi abo en komo na mo me opinion from Shoba Aristika na yeni no komo ka bisa no so satisfied with the boys no performance and we want to etimi down na na coach no enso etimi cheche mi say enso etimi edichere yentie Shoba Aristika.
Yes, sometime in the football is like this. Today you play from the first position. The Viviani goal, despite last season is the champion, and in this moment is the first position is the good team. But I tell you, sometime maybe 70% our team control the game. It's coming some personal mistake and the opponent coming and give us the problem. But yes, I am satisfied what I see, but need to manage the situation from the future. If you have, this is the problem for us, need to understand. If you have one chance or two chances from the score, our attacking need concentration. You play from Bibiani goal, no play from another team from the second division, and you have one chance or two chances.
And at the Sansan so Timba na game na kosono, you will say Alex Boache, captain Edmund Diana Stars, and so Eko Praye. Na enu ni ebisa coach say o me update. Sana boy no na wotia abranche no player. E plan we plan ebe Diana Stars FA Cup. Almost about Kokobo next week ni na panyin su cheche say say about Alex Boache injury.
I think our medical people will try and Alex can play next game. Alex is the good character, is the spirit from the team, and every time he help the team. I remember before he have the injury from the head and is coming and is going inside and help the team. I think let's see tomorrow, after tomorrow, where is the me coach, I am confident about, I know the Alex is the character and coming.
And the son to Jamum Imano Mafo and what and a second goal on one prayer and a senior man of the match answer to a game. After the game, Ima answered the Komoka Kretche and Yaman Swaswa. There's a game of Muniana Adia Babuamo, Ama and Yamas Etrako, Ediama Ediana Staboko, Imano Mafo after the game on also Eddie and Komo Ericsson.
We had a tough match, but when we went to the dressing room, from the coach, the way he talked to us and he told us to come inside the game and change the game, because I think the opponents, they analyzed us very well and they knew what we wanted to do. So in the second half, we changed our tactics, and I think we had a very good game and a very opportunity to win this game. I think with my teammates,
another Sansan Tuja and the games in also has the folk alcohol Nessa Tema. One more alcohol to our vision almost to the boss 3 o'clock p.m. na sa game and so it's what Nampacha and they 3 p.m. sa game and so it's number so na coach Masao Didi Dramani when on answer the come at their fight game na or say game you Kobe also will keep on no more pressure no more really game we send a bear what the pressure be ma almost 18 hours raw no almost so at my trust say the league no woman so able to me aje
the courage to stick to what we do in terms of how our offensive setup is, and then also in terms of how we set up defensively, and our ability to continuously create the aspects of goals scoring chances in matches.
What kind of tactical approach should the fans expect from your side this weekend?
I think that we need to be more compact and close up inside spaces, and then defensively, and also try as much as possible to be more expansive in terms of our positional play.
Coach, have there been any key adjustments in training this week?
I think that the key adjustment is that the players that couldn't feature, especially Rafael Amponsa, he was serving a match.
And what vision fun back when also didn't come out on the switch and say, see what not TLC power na me boa enne all park no so one say park no de e kwan bia so folk e kwan be first be theater kwan na be won so mesia bri wo mu enne no anya bri mketua ana mo so e be bri wo mu yentie nsema wono so e de atuga after say wo di kobo ani mo shaban e di kobo amimi ni ho ba me tiase pa de mini park rano omo bo mbe ba beto me na tise ase be sha tise obubu me pillars be 10 asa no betumi ahye me ase tumi wini me wo me home da as me hye no so betumi akakra fuan mo and also etumi edia ba na nyame bo ochina ya Manchester no so ebetumi boso and ayakobia sante kotoko and na mutu edia free na sekumase edia mania chem enso etumi otakwa na omako kotos a big game and also ebaso kotoko Sunday special kotoko na mediama anasa mediama ebo fie TNA park wane na sante kotoko ebo nyame bo ochina Otuba Astotaf no so dreams elba 11 wonders nations Dr. Komiche Sports Complex obo Basekoli Stars Kaila United elbow out of Lions Bahawa United and Becha United yandia obian dada say game no and so team so FC Samatas and Berekum Chelsea Young Apostles etnefie Wenti Sports Complex omo answer Swedo All Blacks and elbow no porto say game no ana Swedo All Blacks Kasimo Kansimengo when answer to the komo at the first game no shani mu say omo so ebetima win sa game no na bibia so etimi akokama Kansimengo ekasai.
Okay, I'm not against Young Apostles. It's going to be a very tough match because in home we are very strong and everybody is strong in this home. I'm going to be very competitive. We're also going there to fight to see whether we can get a point. It's not going to be easy, but we do our possible best to get a point over there.
Kasimengo and the Sansari to Jokotoko Prince Ousu what also do Komoka dia fan boys no na yebisa ne sadia sam and wakacha boys no ahead of this game Prince Ousu yaw esa kan di what to say we interim coach Adama Kotoko and so Edinway Ejaye.
It happens. When it happens, you don't have to let it keep you down, as your question goes. I've spoke to them. We had a meeting yesterday about it, and the boys are ready to to fight back and make sure they bring some life into the supporters.
Coach so to me prince ya owusu and this answer me so etime dia toja ya don some my tie for so adwuma die no so na mama fancy na Capo just na Capo otono pa no mama ntiwe ho mama ntiwe ho division 2 for no su division 3 for su course for no su digna ne say ya locate sika edema omo say sika $100,000 is scared be bomb no me dey team nim and I say omo dey abom league no but omusu omo na tua referees fee etua bibia
etua free tete
na yes
yeah bo cost ni nyina tia
those are players na ya gigi ska na ya ditia say no omusu omo say omo bre
okay
oma bre ene sa tete
yeah pebi man ne no omo
yeah ye bedi nkomo oma bre because okofa player ba obefa coach obefa team doctors any ade no say be calculation fee ni officiating fee oma bre
mati echina na ya beto aso na ye di nkomo from the referees camp and the division 1 coast for ne affiliation fee ni DMC etua ene ne kra ache ti mbeni vat na se ye bre na yeni nkomo na ye si akọ mo nyere kakaka
yo bata kwa odi biba
the information minister
pepe de ewu
you buni pepe
pepe de ewu
pepe
ya so sa story ni ya so sa li twa to
yes o pepe de ewu ni pepe de ewu okay ye no bu pepe o pepe
pepe de ewu bi onu obi wu awun no
wa
asani obata wa asem bi o
se no ya na ye tata se Ghana league no na ye say Accra Lions Wafa clubs are men kan say omututu omu players na so team no etonton wa edru the crunch time say omu survival season a Capo no mo so struggle so your league no more dey na stage we say no me wo analysis bi am pese me ne wo che maybe ye be wie no we bet me fair idea of the few games I can do league no but before me koso no me pese me kodoma penalty no Salam G no pese me ka ho asem kakra ade aye me ya pa na se me share me jesi ache ene ne ma share na penalty aba na me ya me wo hwa wo soro ho no man pe kra but ese me ka ho asem because FIFA free referees ne ya hu mo we feel say some mama ho so na FIFA free next time I timi afrem o dia na wo kan ana
referee ni dia no digina so de je na me
okay me pesa Shadrack eto no boase before na 26 jersey no onko monitor no so bio 26 adriana jersey na make green no 26 shirted no pesa player na left foot baby an what they call I want it on the screen adie da so say no we dey me to see share adriana player now or winning penalty no and I hold it here just hold it here I don't know Shadrack April no and I okay watch it here, hold it here Capo can no correct me I did na who TV so
player or pigeon in there
it did na Marcelo Majibo we no we number shall be a player na ncio man you free so okay just na asma me no benya no adie na mbaba ye football you referee Salam so jina no ho I'm sorry this is not the reverse shot no ka camera no my long shot no man can we then can short way but then and come the long shot and kasa obo baby at the proximity
referee
jina very very close ojira 18 and all but look at the shot on your screen Capo now when it me say busa question number 1 me follow just 6 accounts Facebook back here referee channel me the video say be man no referee channel no or yeah FIFA videos wo adwuma
okay
and look we shouldn't joke with our football we shouldn't joke with our football Capo a player no go stars na pass what you ho and a player no the pressure no corner so and you no crab ball no listen to that carefully Enti na me say asem na me kan ya because go stars inti na me ka but no how me kasa fa referee for no a wo ba bia me free ba And I've told you, say, game no referee and I said, I know you club goes as and I'm a club's media man drafts and game. But then, say them again, break all clubs and on the other they can say, a winner play and a winning penalty, no referees win a penalty. Capo, ain't fun and nice. Number 2, shall be a bonnet da. Nebus was an intention, intention to even go for the ball or a day. When a 9 or cover ball or cover opponent a 9.
They are trouble.
He's not even going for the ball.
Yeah, well, maybe a nice maybe a ball that they are.
He's not going for the ball. Why? Capo, why? He's not going for the ball. But he had an intention set or the Hobaka contact defender. Yeah. Watching this, I don't know not Kevin that for one. Not Kevin that for one Yanchi now about time story. That's what I can say. Me center back to from Yana Mempe. It's your African one Kevin no onya 1-on-1 bi obi mu striker no ma later no striker in your ball no first. Na you did so imagine me say Kevin Difo and me share video no bi was raw. Me share video because now me share game in life. O share life no o support club no ya na wadwena do share the difference, you know. But about time you know about time send them am nra say new. She penalty na Salam J na no pa ba mo ba analyze ni na me de me hunu so. So we share and so penalty the energy we are yaje e 3 points the kontu du ho bobo na e ya wo ya mo no more for
breaking news on frame.
Okay,
Bama for Asha 1
Asha 1 okay no abo say
you go so 23 minutes
no Capo yanko so about to send them am na so me kan ya say we no me kasa more
yeah
but for tie fonti omo na ya adwuma no mo
okay
mama nko chirechire mu Capo me chirechire mu ne say se Shadrack Sare started video no bi o de mawo a she player no she Jesse oyo green no Jesse number 26 she be on 9 left in echo but be akọ no home dey see watch it again she ball also jam one
yeah
do you see say he's left the ball watch the you can say trajectory is the direction of the ball na ekọ hefa and then the 9 left in ekọ hefa so why are we like this as a nation? Watch the ball, watch his left foot.
Oh dear
Capo Mike you know off.
Madam.
So
yeah. Boy dear me huni.
Capo. Can you imagine you? Okay, so huni ya so you still have doubts. You should be certain with the Okano based on the Ohu.
The first step is player need the kind in the left leg in the core.
Somebody see peg.
Or you could see peg I could protect him. What am I say? It's no company can go stars player and I.
Yeah.
So that is even the first
foul.
And foul, not just foul, endangered. But be an I could see and FIFA treating endangered because of it you threaten career. Watch it or hold you honor. But be an I could see you can see that. FIFA friend endangered. It would yellow card is account. When you baby and I miss Syria, yellow card is account and the player. FIFA treating you power with more caution. Watch it here. And then you call this as a penalty. Salam ya bless. And chair for FIFA. And turn on your FIFA badge. Salam 20 says less than a buy. Salam Dika home. It took a jadi with Nigeria and I could get to Argentina near. Couple of moments me and Trani and me a tea. Mommy and Trani and me a coffee. Now we have nowhere to go. I won't be serious on any lie in our chain. Calling some did channel. Almost yes, I've been young son of my coach, one of the acting in but if you continuously do this, why now how? Because I catch ref for the Bramino a Casa Alfonso say, I don't know where the camera so. Where we feel I can also do this, another one on Facebook, Miss Masako, another on YouTube. A two of you who need to have YouTube the baby phone so much. You don't need to do this to the game. I didn't know one of you and I day. And come and analyze it, patterns be. Now come you have a break it at all. Salam and TV's FIFA, and I'm a friend. No, penalty. No, FIFA no could be chimney all black so. Man can't just say 10,000 capacity gram room. And when the person over do stadium. Nanajima and enough Ajima Bedu.
Pressure be anywhere put you into that.
What is the catalyst? What is the catalyst behind your decision? What pushes
mistakes the
go Argentina near France. Game numeric chaos speed of the game no quick. The FIFA badge na na Sakai. One Nigerian referee we. Celebrate bless.
Na the money.
What? The discourse of a penalty be a whole bar some kotokone house and okay. Ni na salary are blessed. We are near connecting games now to feel you don't feel happy. Me, you are my brothers. I wouldn't want to be connecting the games. I have about 5 games I meet me a kaka man for. But we grow. So I shouldn't take you there. But if I found I can link about 5 solid games. And because I tell you, Salam, you don't deserve the badge. I don't know. No, what should game mode? Mazaka is the Diago. Oko calf game and I was a born on your clubs in Ibino. And I am my so kafa. Because game ni Johnny J place, no.
Wontumi. Until your calf competitions are any more day.
Game ni Johnny J place, no. I think I had you Africa, no. Your point reference I call here, Tinga. I say, I make a go as 4 players in the make control, no. Because you lose one of you if you count an ebano and a foul pano. But funny for a bono, making sure say, none you can create because foul the we crest or GTIA and or stretching the full body. Ref in your poor bona. I think I said he was lucky. We could have gotten 2 records. He was so intelligent.
Experience.
And I catch a coach and he said, how old is that guy? Because or shut that can I say, no, this guy. Or my day I'm forming and I was stretching in the knife far ball home.
Izabra.
Should decision also be able to
every man you to us, man to us.
It's serious, pa. Where
Salam Deni. Salam Deni Makon Diabano. Games are Salam
has the course I don't know.
Yeah. The course in the the course, Salam course in the away from course I was here.
Yeah.
Salam are blessed. When you want to do yourself this, we will help you.
This one is Sky FC in Karela, the also no.
Yeah. There is course a far away. I mean, what's some of the decisions? Salom. No, FIFA. No, FIFA badge. So, Wajuma clean. My catch up was give me the camera so unlike it used to be.
It's in the best expose you. First, I need to day. Who could do no baby? Are you? But they say the incident in this year, no, we will be.
Maybe Casamini said, don't for I am a manager, but the Nako, I don't know, Tapu away. You couldn't see and I know Cassandra dreams and I'm all who be. So where do we? Because you hold you guy now Adriano, our dreams as a vision.
Dreams.
Okay, but catch it. Me drop papa. So no, we didn't know fear so much game. I said no be feeling. But the man so soon I say refuge so you say the ama Adriano. It's more no refuge for more +1 -1.
As a yajibi.
Momo ya +1 -1. She say, Homa, Mojama, you call Mudia. Salam, your integrity is at stake. You are a brother, I want to leave it here.
If you badge, yes, sir.
You are a brother, I want to leave it here. Salam, you are a brother, I want to leave it here. We wouldn't want to be connecting the games, and yet.
Mr. Salam.
If I told
Salam, you are blessed.
Monday, me bam was him.
Salam, Akumia.
Monday, bam.
Salam, you are blessed.
Monday, I'm not you.
Blessed, Salam.
Monday, I'm be a welcome. They Mao League in Hoppa. What is that? What the highest points? Actually, league in 67 points.
Oh, league.
Dr. Ogum Krobia.
Okay.
Medium at 60 Nigeria.
17 p.m.
17 p.m. in the last 6 seasons. Sematex and the House of Folk at the 61 Nigeria. Sematex, if it has a folk, you know, or 61 to 57 Bejanachi. Okay. But Sematex, no, this 61 no G, no, or Chiaka Lions with 10 points. Okay. If Chiaka Lions will this second, no, I was 51. And a ghost has better than a Kirby 63. Still couldn't match up Dr. Ogum, but I have a pattern for you. Come here, Capo. No. Wait a minute, you know. Now, Salam, I bless a change, Bibia Salam. Why would you do that?
Salam,
Dear me, understand. Now, come, do you know? The other day, who could be on her because they were complaining.
As if you vow.
So, you went to a man, marriage attack on Toka. But there are certain days, a cotier Diana, Nina has said, I don't know who you got. We are here saying it. It's a dinner ambassador, the Bayono. But referee for a +1 somebody show me.
Yes, any free a channel. You
come as I can, no mention come my crown yet you for.
But that's it.
You come as I can, no mention.
That's a bar.
I come back and cross my phone.
We do a phone ring. Yes, I'm going to money. We are no ringing. Oh, we can either see you. League sentence no. Okay. Say every and everybody see kana. Ye league no me nyoma be koso no. Enye easy cry. Ti I want some no. mene Dr. Amuzu bedi nkomo na ya to aso na de afrio na kusu aba o de ne bibia aba ene ese ne